Well, hello there. It is Friday, guys. Friday. We made it to the end of the week. Friday, June 26, 2026. Let me see if the volume is here. It is. We're back, people. The coolest uncool kids on every social media platform. That is us. A bunch of nobodies that don't matter. I don't matter. You don't matter. We decided a long time ago that we weren't going to matter together. Thus, the beautiful nobodies were born. The GOATs. Greatest of all time when it comes to live streaming, live showing, and live chatting. It's undisputable. We're the elite 1%ers, and it's great. You love it. I love it. It's huge. I've never seen anything like it. Practical magic in the house. Hell yeah. All right. I'm getting off track here. But what we want to say is come in, listen in to what we have to tell you. Because what we speak is truth. You know how we know this? Because truth hurts, doesn't it? When you speak truth, it stings. It stings their soul and their entire tragedy pimp body. And that's what we do. We irk them. We irker them. We can irker them. We irk them to the point they have meltdowns on the daily because we're that great. And we're going to continue to do that. We've only been here for a month, can you believe it? And we're making all the noise, every noise. And they love it. They need it. They want it. Actually, they've been having a lot of anxiety and we're going to give them some more. Meet me on this side, but never forget, hard work does pay off. Dreams do come true. Bad times never last, but bad guys and bad girls do. And I'm going to tell you, we're real bad over here. Hello. What is happening, everybody? I think someone... Hold on one second. Oh, yes. I see. You know what? We're going to forego the intro here, but I want to say hi to everybody. We do have someone backstage. Look, check this out. What's up? Of course.
Bones?
Yes, ma'am. What's up, dreamy one? Happy Friday.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me? Oh, you know what? Hold on one second. I'm going to fix that shit right now. Hold on. Watch this. I'm going to fix it. Let's move over here. I'm going to fix it. I'm going to fix it. Hold on. I'm going to fix it.
Okay.
All right. I fixed it. Pretty good,
I'm just letting you know it was Miss Marr who got your pages shut down, but I'm telling you right now, they're not shutting you down. Anytime you are on TikTok and you want to go live, if you can't go live on your page, you let me know. I'll go live and turn the live over to you.
Oh, look at this. Happy Friday, by the way, Dreamy. The Dreamy one is here. I had to say hi to you. How's Bones doing, the cat? Bones the cat.
Oh, he's doing fine.
Very good. No one can stop us. They're trying to silence the truth. You know the truth hurts, right, Dreamer? I mean...
That's right.
And all we do is what? What do we speak, Dreamer? What do we speak?
And I think Audrey has something to do with it as well.
We speak truth. Of course, they all have everything to do with it because they don't like what they're hearing. They don't like what they're hearing about themselves.
I fought with Audrey through the messages.
You fought with her through the messages? Tell us about it.
Well, apparently she didn't like a video I put because I said she didn't know how have compassion. And so she messaged me. She says, I got compassion. She said, I don't go for extended family. I says, that has nothing to do with compassion. You have absolutely no compassion. You've proven that over and over again. So then she threatened to go after extended family. I says, well, you can do that if you want, but I will return the favor.
Oh, so she's threatening you that she's going to go after your extended family.
I will put everything about your kids up on my page. So if you want to play that game, Audrey, come on.
I'll play it with you then. That is not right. Yeah. That is not right.
I don't know why she doesn't block me. I call her out all the time. She don't block me for whatever reason.
She loves the attention, that's why. And you're lucky. You're lucky that we're the bestest friends in the world because your audio is crackling all the time. So, but I forgive you.
Yeah, anyway, I just came up to tell you if push comes to shove and you want to go live on TikTok and you can't go live on your page,
Okay.
the one that's left,
You
hit me
got
up.
me.
I will let you use my page.
A lot of great people. A lot of great people on this side. For sure. Thank you so much. And same goes for you. But you probably won't need my help. But I'll turn the live over to you anytime you need.
Anyways, that's all I came up to. I'm going to get down. I just wanted to come up and let you know that.
All right. Thanks, Streamer. They can't stop us. We're the truth train. We're the real truth train.
Yeah, I tell you what, this Miss Mar, she got blocked too.
Good.
But she's made another page. I haven't found the name. But if I find the name, I'm going after her.
We're going to do it all together. We got your back. You got our back. Thank you, Dreamer. Appreciate you.
I'll support every video she has.
Good. They're doing it to us because they hate hearing the truth about themselves because they're a bunch of hypocrites. So
yeah,
we're setting
anyways,
them straight.
I just wanted to let you know.
All right. Thank you, Dreamer. Appreciate you always coming up. Peace and love.
Okay.
Have a great Friday. Moving over here on this side. All right. We love Dreamer. We always love Dreamer stopping by here. Hello, everybody. Now we could say hi to the entire chat here. Who do we have? We have Benny in the house, Iconic, Laby, Anani, Sammy, The Real Rachel, Mousy, Crystal, Messiah Marie, Trinity in the house, Willow Moon coming up here, Lil Frodo, Jay, Jessica, DS Good, Belinda's me, of course. We love Belinda. OG Dots in the house, of course. Practical Magic with the D. Rachel, Fracy 101. Everybody coming in here. Welcome in. Again, happy Friday, guys. Bubbles in the house. Sonia, of course, the legend over there. Let me do some grifting here because this is the grift train and we got to do it. Cut the music, though. All right, so. All right. Getting a little comfortable. Sonia gifted 5 memberships, and she did that before the live stream the last time. So that's 10 memberships within the last 48 hours. Yeah, less than. So thank you, Sonia. Sonia's our OG AI genius who designs all of the great merchandise here and gives us skinny wrist and all that. No one can top her. All right. We have talent here on this side. If you're sick and tired of being on that anti-gypsy train now, because it's so played out, it's funny how they tell us that we're obsessed with them. And we only had a chance to talk about them for almost less than a month, actually. Almost a month, let's just say. We only had 30 days. How many days? Actually, how many years have they had? How many years have they had with their creepy obsession of one person? We are covering all of them. So we have all options. So to call us obsessed clearly shows that they are a bunch of hypocrites, aren't they? And they don't like it. They don't like the heat that we're giving them because of the fact that we're truth tellers. We're telling truths about themselves, and they don't like the mirror because they don't like the people that they are. That is why they have this very, very, I don't know, psychotic sort of mental obsession to the point, obsession to Gypsy Rose. And to the point that all of them ignore their personal lives and people, their loved ones, like their family members and their friends. Most of them probably don't have friends, but that's okay. They meet them on the internet and stuff like that, and they hate bond. These are the losers, and we're here. We're not going anywhere ever. They could try to silence us. They ain't going to do it. Ask all the trolls and the people back, 8 years ago, 9 years ago, trying the same thing over and over with zero receipts of anything, just fairy tales and lores from the troll narrative. That's all they got. But we got DUI records. We got child abuse records from CPS. We've got all the legit receipts, and we've got, we have, our receipts are so legit that it makes them bow down to us. It really does, because it speaks volumes that they say that we're just a little group of people, a little group of obsessed haters, right? Well, we're quality because it is quality over quantity all day. That's why we're the elite. They're jealous. They're jealous that we make so much noise, and we're not even maybe a tenth of their number, but that's okay. We like it like that. But we're going to slowly bring out the top people from their anti-gypsy community, as we have already, and integrate them into our society of nobodies. That's what we're here for. Sonia, thank you again for the 10 gifted memberships right here on the Grift Train. KN 1990, good year to be born. I'm sure a lot of us that are born in the late 70s, 80s, we're like, damn, I wish I was born in the 90s. And I'm sure the people in the 90s are like, damn, I wish I was born in the 2000s. Yeah. KN 1990, member for 12 months. Happy Friday, nobodies, she says, with 4 purple heart emojis. Practical magic in the house with the D. Get that straight. $10 super chat. Can't silence the nobodies. Hell no, you can't silence us. And now we've teamed up with a nice group of individuals that are maybe pro-gypsy, okay? But we're okay with that because we're done with the case and we've been done with it and we can move on now. We're not stuck in the mud like they are. We can actually continue with our lives, you know, and be, I guess, adults, I should say, and not be creepily obsessed about one thing, because they're all fake and hypocrites. If they really cared about justice for anything, because they say justice for Dee Dee, right? No, they don't care about justice because they don't care about truth. That truth train, like I said, has been derailed. It will never come back again. Becca Scoops doesn't have the effect anymore. She may still bring in some couple views, but boy, she had to pull back on that Botox treatment and them lip fillers because they're suffering bad. They need some air in her lips. Prontissimo. Pronto. KN 1990, thank you again. Practical Magic and $10 super chat. Thank you. Can't silence the nobodies. Never again. Hey, somebody just bought a t-shirt. Purchased 2 items. Hell yeah. I don't know who it was, but I hope you enjoy that. Enjoy that shit. Go Grift Train. Choo choo. Yep. Ching ching. How about ching ching? Because it's money, cash. And $50 super chat. Yes, from the legend, the super legend. Grifting on Friday. That is Crystal, of course. It's Marie, bitch. $5 super chat. Happy Fuckhead Friday. Hey, I didn't know Case was around. Is he in the chat? Because that's the biggest fuckhead. Audrey might be the, giving him some competition there. Here's the thing with Case. He's such a pussy that he doesn't like, because I've given him anxiety for the last, cha-ching is better. Absolutely, Jade. I just saw that in the corner of my eye. I just said that. But anyhow, Case doesn't like the heat, right? Because it's been giving him anxiety, insomnia, actually, right? The guy can barely sleep and function now because he's getting a taste of his own medicine on speed. Let's just be real. And so there it is right there. And now he wants the heat to be transferred to Audrey, right? Because he doesn't want it all on him. Oh, I've got enough heat for everybody. You anti-gypsy creators don't have to fight about it. I got you covered. Thank you. It's Marie, bitch. And I'm happy it is Fuckhead Friday. Happy birthday to Bluffin. All right. It's Bluffin's birthday. Let's give it up. Bluffin. Bluffin with my muffin. Hell yeah. Where are you at, Bluffin? Let me see. How old are you? Where's the Bluffin? I wish I had a happy birthday song. There you are. Thank you. Happy birthday. Hey, there was a lot of birthdays going around. I know, we celebrated Dreamers. We celebrated Sheena. And again, never forget the unholy trinity. Sheena, Bree, and the Holy Bones. You better accept us. Accept us now. Acknowledge us. Or that's not going to be a good decision in your life if you don't. There we go. Anyways, Happy birthday to Bluffin. I'll be 24. 24 years old, eh? Wow. Good one. Good one. Lay B became a member of the channel. Hell yeah. Thank you guys so much. All right. So let's get to it. Because I had to do that because it is the grift trade, you know. And, you know, we have to thank our people that help in with the grift because we're making money off of slow adults. Yeah. The Gypverse, the universe that we've created, you're welcome. And they know it. We know it. Everybody knows it. I see some good people coming in again. Caro is better. Y'all think Audrey is going to use the rest of the funds for more Foyas or for her roof she needs to replace? You know what? She'll probably she should use it on some Ozempic because she's getting a little heavy in the back pocket there. Or whatever stops you from, you know, what is that? Incontinence? Yeah, poo-poo-ping in the back. We saw that backside. There's diarrhea there. Diarrhea. We've seen it. The greatest diarrhea ever. No fat jokes. Hell yeah, fat jokes for life. Who cares? A bunch of snowflakes. Ms. Juicy, a bunch of snowflakes there. Who cares? You could get rid of fat. Brit 92 in the house. Everybody's coming in. Good. We've got the woman that Case stalked online. It is Dear What the Heck over there. So we see that. And it's a true story. Let's get into it though. I see you, Luna. And I see Free C101. Psychotic as well. I have Tourette's. You know, let's go to the big board here. The other day, or the last live stream we were on, and if I could fix my screen here, the last live stream we were on, we showed you this. You know, this was an idea that came up like, hey, Ken, you should probably, because he's like, I'm not a TikTok creator. He was doing the Trump impression. It's huge. I'm not a TikTok creator. That's a terrible impression. But that was Ken. When was that? A few days ago? Last weekend? Sunday, I believe. Anyhow, so I said, you should be Caillou, man. Caillou for Halloween, but Caillou the adult years. Take it to TikTok. They can't report you then. Anyhow, but somebody ran across this. This is Caillou. This is Caillou the adult years. He would have made a killing. He would have made an absolute killing. And someone's already doing it, apparently. Look at this. Motherfucker. He took our idea, dude. What the? At 12:42, he took our idea. With very low battery. Whoever took this screenshot, you need to charge that phone very quickly. Look at this, guys. Wow, he stole that shit. And he's got his, look, he's got that. He's got the shirt, man. Oh, well. We tried to make it happen, but oh, well. We'll have to think of something else for Ken then, you know, because this clearly is not going to work. It's already taken. What else is next, though? Oh, what the fuck, bro? So this comes from his Twitter. Look at this. What? Where is Hello Starlight when you need her? Come on, Starlight. Say, yay! Dude, he went. What kind of man goes into his Honda Civic, okay, his Ford Taurus, and takes a picture of himself at night in black and white with those gay sunglasses? It's like his mom's sunglasses with a real weak hat. What are you doing? It's one of those rejected boy band members. You know, look at this, dude. And don't at me. Wow. You are the son of Kim Fowley, bro. You are the son. Dude, you are a fucking nerd. You are pathetic, bro. Look at your nose. It's all crooked. I bet you got punched in the nose multiple times. That's why it's broken. It looks like it's permanently broken. The doctors can't even fix that mess of a nose. Look at, and you're making fun of other people's nose. Look at you, dude, wearing these female cat eye. They're cat eye, folks. It's over. They're cat eye sunglasses. They're cat eye. These are the cheap sunglasses that you get at the gas station, guys. The gas station. You know that little thing you twirl around? You're like, hey, man, it's pretty sunny today. And you want to drop about $8, sometimes $4.99. You go to the gas station and you check it out. And that one, right? He picked that one out of all the selections. So there he is. Gay Scott. Wow. It's rough. It's got to be rough to be him, huh? Oh, this is where the skinny wrist comes in, folks. And we've got to show it. We've got to show skinny wrists. This is where it all comes from. Look at this shitty tattoo over here. This is a tramp stamp. This is what women used to get in the 90s and shit, right? Right above their ass crack, right? The tramp stamp. He got it on his wrist, people. He got a little ninja star on his wrist. And look at that wrist right there. It is limp. It is skinny. We know all about it. Check this out. Okay, watch. Check this out right here.
Case got skinny wrist, skinny wrist. Case got skinny wrist, wobbling in the mist. Skinny little wrist, floppy little twist. Wave 'em in the air like a pair of breadsticks. Skinny wrist, skinny wrist. Everybody knows he's got skinny wrists. Skinny wrist, skinny wrist. Flopping around town with his skinny wrist. Can't carry a biscuit, can't carry a brick. Tries to lift a feather, but it's way too thick. Skinny little wrist, do a wiggly dance. Waving at the pigeons while they steal his pants. Skinny wrist, skinny wrist. Everybody knows he's got skinny wrists. Skinny wrist, skinny wrist. Flopping around town with his skinny wrist. Left wrist, right wrist. Which wrist? The skinniest. Left wrist, right wrist. Nobody can finish this. Skinny wrist, skinny wrist. Case got skinny limp wrists. Skinny wrist, skinny wrist. Case got skinny limp wrists. Skinny wrist, skinny wrist. Wiggle 'em, jiggle 'em, skinny limp wrists.
And there it comes from, skinny, limp dick wrist boy over here. And you know he's got I hear that Kara told us that he has a very skinny wiener. He does. He has a pencil dick, as she described it. And you know it's true. Show it to us, Scott. Show us it's not a pencil dick, bro. Show it to us. Let's see it. Let's see it, bro. It's like a straw. So when she's going down on him, all she has to do is, you know, like that. It's a pencil peen. Exactly. It's a number 2. It's a number 2. I've never seen anything like it before. It's the greatest number 2 we've ever seen. We haven't seen any number 2 like it. All right, that's Ken. That's Ken doing Trump, because I'm worse than he is. His impression's better. So anyhow, so that's where it comes from. He, his wife was like, hey, what does your peen look like? And he's like this. It looks like this. Look at my wrist. So there it is right there. And we'll move on from him. Oh, talk about this little tramp stamp up there, right? On his wrist. He's got the tramp stamp, the 90s tramp stamp right here on his wrist. Look at this, folks. Look at that. That is ugly, bro. You're ugly. Let's zoom in. He doesn't like the zoom in process. Somehow zooming in is bullying. Wouldn't zooming into something to see a little bit better is more bullying, guys? Hey, he zoomed in on your stomach and your ass. That's boring. That's boring. Oh, look at this, though. Terrible. Now I know why. Him and Boobra Ann over there, straight out of content. Remember her? Another winner. They get along well because they had terrible tattoos on their bodies. So look at this little, I don't even know what this is. What the hell is this shit? Anyhow, look at the, disgusting hair. Oh, just pubic hair. It's pubic hair everywhere. I mean, look at it. It's gross. And it stinks to high heaven. Each piece of freaking hair. Oh, it probably stinks like hell. He's one of those guys that drenches himself in another stinky, stenchy smell. Axe products. Have you guys ever purchased Axe products for your men? Oh, who the hell? What woman would like that? Do you want your men to smell grungy and disgusting? That Axe. It's the worst. Don't buy your men Axe. Don't do it. Those products are crap. But check this out. Let's go up a little bit more. Look at the hair. This guy, wow. He's like Cousin It from Addams Family. Look at this. This is the Nile River, ladies and gentlemen. Look at, this is a long piece of hair. He's Teen Wolf. And this is actually coming from his armpit, ladies and gentlemen. It's coming straight down. It's like curtains. It's draping down. Look at each fiber coming down. Wow. I've never seen anything like this. Never seen anything like it before. All right, get him off the screen. It's like Teen Wolf, right, guys? Let's be honest. He is Truthy Magoo. Everybody knows it. I know it. You know it. The entire world knows it. Everybody knows he's Truthy Magoo. And, we found information on Truthy Magoo, aka case studies, Scott Blankenship. And he is Truthy Magoo. Scott faked cancer in the lungs, did a GoFundMe, and then he faked unaliving himself because he is Truthy Magoo. He's Truthy Magoo. A former YouTube creepypasta. We know he's creepy. Narrator was accused of molesting 2 underage girls, just like his father, Kim Fowley, did. He's following in the same footsteps as his dad, Kim Fowley. How dare case studies do that? Following the surfaces. His dad, by the way, is Kim Fowley, right? But the father of his child, his 6-year-old child, as he says all the time, oh, my 6-year-old child. He's lying to all of you. His child belongs to Kim Fowley's frozen sperm, ladies and gentlemen. So there's that. So it does run in the family if you want to look up Truthy Magoo, ladies and gentlemen. So go check that out. I think you'll find that interesting. Oh, man. Before we go on to the next one, I think someone's backstage. Maybe, just maybe. Let's bring them up here and see what's going on here. Hold on one second. Okay. I didn't know, but here it is. And can you
Hey,
hear
what's
me?
going on? Hey, what's going on?
This is Jesse. Dear what the heck? Now you're the lady, you're the woman that got stalked by this monster creep.
Yeah. Nice blue ribbon on your parents' mailbox, all that information that I have. Yeah, it seems to proceed that I was stalked by Scott. Yeah.
Wow. And there's so much details because he did this GoFundMe. He raised over $4,000 when he only needed $3,000, but to get this attorney fee or retainer. But he pocketed the money because the lawyer invoiced you, correct?
Yeah, so the lawyer's invoice is $2,500. The rest goes to is court fees that would I would be obligated to pay the lawyer. So it's 2,500 he retained this lawyer, and the rest is what he is owed.
Right. So this guy pocketed the money. We saw him talk about just days after he raised the GoFundMe, he purchased a Nintendo Switch 2. That's pretty expensive, and video games on top of that. And then only a week after his GoFundMe, he got a new laptop. That's probably about $2,000 something dollars. So it's clear that he used that GoFundMe to buy these new things for himself.
Yeah, it frustrates me, especially since he went to the court to get this agreement. And unfortunately for me, the agreement is that I had to pay. Uh, yeah.
All right, so tell us your story. Tell us, I mean, if you want to talk about it, I'm not sure you're up here. Did you want to say
Yeah.
something and tell us about
I
this?
mean, I
Everything.
did go on, just I made content about him just like Sonia does. I made the same exact content as Sonia does, where I depicted him as a toddler and made him cry in ChatGPT images. Um, so basically, I got a anonymous. I got intel by an anonymous figure. Like they came to me, and I never spoke to them again. They never contacted me, but they said, "Do you know that Haiti Jolis and Cases and West Most is working on a video about you to expose you?" And this was a week before Haiti Jolis's video came out, so I know that Haiti Jolis was going to do this to me because Haiti Jolis and I go back in time to like 2018. So she wanted to basically destroy my life again, um, by using someone else and saying that I was infatuated with them, because that's what happened in court. I was told that I'm infatuated with this person, and that the restraining order was an agreement because I was infatuated with this person, and yet I didn't know them. He said that I knew this. He said that we knew each other. I'm getting emotional now. He said that in court. He said we knew each other, and I made a dear what the heck fucking account to harass him online. And I started making content to harass him online. I mean, my dear what the heck account was Gypsy Rose related. So I had to explain to the court that, and it was so dramatic. But after that, he started complaining that I was threatening his wife. How? Right? He went to the police. The police contacted me and my family, and they said that I was putting threats in to contact him and threaten his wife. So we had that, put in police record because I asked for it. I was like, I need this in police record because there's things going on online that I need to have in that place. Next thing I know is he's complaining on this was Christmas, he was complaining that I was online on Reddit and making a post about him and the SWAT video or whatever that had nothing to do with me. So fast forward to, I guess, February. No, it was like January, right before our court date. He said that I was threatening his wife. I couldn't. I was not able to travel to Tennessee. So they just gave me the restraining order because I
So
couldn't travel and defend
so we
myself.
could all kind of like understand what you went through. So when did this all happen? So when did you have uh first communication with case studies? Like, was this a year
That would
ago?
be,
Do you remember?
yeah, it would be October 2nd, 2025.
You know the
That's
exact day.
when,
That's funny. So October
no, because that's
2nd,
when I was
2025.
served. He served me with the temporary restraining order.
On
Meanwhile,
October
I was
2nd.
anonymous. I was anonymous. The only person that had my information was Haiti Joyless.
So on October 2nd, 2025 is when he served you
Had
with
my
the restraining
information.
order.
Yeah.
Is that
So he
correct?
issued the restraining order. On the 28th of September, So I have everything is already filed. I have everything to prove. I went to the police because he had my address and everything. And Haiti Joyce's video came out. So I went to the police, I filed everything. I said that there is this person in Tennessee and blah blah. So this is where Toddy One Skip comes in. So Toddy and I weren't really talking that much. However, she said, if you go to the police and prove that you're at the police, I will give you his information. And so I took a picture and I sent it to her and I said, I'm at my local police department. I want his information because I want to file against him because the Haiti Joyce video came out. And she gave it to me. She gave me his legal name. And that's from then, I didn't have where he lived or any information like that. But 3 hours later, he served against me. So I was served. So because of this Toddy One Skip, kind of going into that, um,
Yeah. So essentially, you were trolling him for a little bit, right? No problem there.
yeah,
You don't like the guy,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Okay.
of course. I
And
never
then
liked him.
what he does best is he goes after people that don't like him. He always gets in the comment sections and he fights with you. So I'm assuming you experienced that.
Yeah, so he never actually commented on my page. That's what always surprised me is he never commented on my page. He didn't do anything until I was served, and then he started commenting on everything when I couldn't respond.
That's what he does. See, that's the biggest sign of well, that's what he does. He picks on the weak and he picks on women, but he does pick on the weak too. So so that was the case with you. So he files this guy at 45 years of age, turning 50 soon. He goes into the police department because he gets trolled by you on the internet because you made some community posts that,
Yeah,
we're just trolling him, right? Because you hate him.
essentially. Yeah.
And we don't blame you for hating him, actually. So, so he goes to his local police department, as he does with everybody, including me. Okay, this is what Audrey does. This is what Scott does. They abuse the system of their local police department. So he goes in there, he files this RO, restraining order against you, right? How did he get that approved? I mean, was that through just the judge or something?
How did he get what?
Like, what did he? I think I remember what he put about you. Were they mainly lies that he was putting there, and the police station just
Yeah.
took it for
Yeah, and I can
truth?
I can show you the police report that he sent, and he said that I have an obsession with men online because I was on Chris Hansen. It's a whole thing.
Yeah,
Um, but he makes up this thing, and but in court he said that I was infatuated with him, and which
typical
was
Scott.
wild to me because I've always been a hater, and the content that I would produce was anti, and oh, he might be Truth and Magoo, but then he said that I was infatuated and his wife knows about me.
Yeah, and so he files this thing on you, and he accuses you of swatting him. Number one, he's never been swatted. He lied about that because that's what they do. They lie, they gaslight their own audience members. See, there's no SWAT against Scott. When he explained it to me, it was a simple knock at the door saying, "Hey, are you okay, buddy? Are you all right? Because you're doing some dumb fuck shit on the internet." That was just basically a knock. And he wasn't even home. His kid wasn't home. Kim Falley's kid wasn't home, and he wasn't
No,
home.
that's not what I've heard.
No, he
No,
told
no,
me he
no.
wasn't home. I
From
know
the
that for a
police, it
fact.
said from the police it was that his kid was home and terrified.
Nope. His kid wasn't home. He was actually picking up
That's not
Kim
not
Falley's
what I have
son
on my
from school. He's a liar.
yeah.
He's a liar. So
So it's
again,
two different stories. It's wild because I went to it. The police went to his house and he was traumatized for his life. The police talked to me, my local police, and said that everything that happened and that they only spoke to him.
yeah, well, everything in
And
his
I was like very
RO.
confused because I'm like, how am I involved in this?
Well, everything in his RO was basically a lie. And this is what Audrey does too. They lie. They lie when they actually put stuff in like that. Because again, they just try to cheat. They're people that try to cheat the system constantly. And so that's exactly what happened in your case here. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous. He wasn't afraid of you because he talked about you multiple times, and he would be smug about it, just like Audrey smug. All of these tragedy grifters are smug, and so he was doing that. So why would he be afraid of you to the point that you would need a restraining order? You know, it doesn't make sense at all, and it's a lie. He's a complete liar. He's a douche. And things of that nature. But and I think you even try to reach out to troll me some. But I was just like, okay, whatever. I don't care. I mean, people hate me. There's nothing new there. And I kind of ignored it. And you went away. I mean, you weren't there like, like continuously harassing or anything in that nature. I mean, it was
No, I sent you one message and it was like, fuck you, like
yeah.
all this stuff.
I
But
mean, I
that's the
think
only thing that I've done, I
yeah,
think,
I
to
mean,
hate you
I
on.
just feel like you just wanted a reaction, someone, and would have continued if I,
Yeah.
did probably react like Scott did, because I'm assuming he reacted to you a lot. Is that fair to say? Or
Yeah, so there are court things that happened that I can't talk about, but it was like a back and forth. And I will say in court we were scolded multiple times. It was two court cases that we had together, and we were both going back and forth. And like he was like going off and under his breath, and the lawyer was telling him to stop. It was a whole thing. But you know, I don't think that I did anything wrong to the text where I should be held in consequences where I am legally obligated to pay this individual.
so now you're stuck with a bill that he stole from the GoFundMe, because it
Yeah.
was really not necessary, honestly, because the case was essentially dropped, right? Because you didn't show up because you're not in that state, so he didn't
Yeah,
really
I
need the
chose not
attorney
to show up.
fees.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he didn't really need the attorney fees at all, actually. And so now you're stuck with this invoice from his attorney.
Yep. It's court obligated too. It's $3,900 something dollars. So
Wow.
I rough it up to 4 grand.
And they'll
But
probably
it's
garnish your
wild because
wages because it's court
they'll
ordered.
garnish my wages if I don't pay for this shit.
Right.
But I'm trying to battle this. Hopefully in the future I'll be able to. I'm working on it because I mean, you want to tell people this is fraud, right? Like, so people should get their money back. We'll start from there.
So now where is it out? So you have this RO still, right?
Hmm.
And it's almost like he did this on purpose to silence you in a sense and not give you a voice of your own,
Yeah.
when merely you just hated the guy. And this is common for Scott because he's done this in the Aaron Carter
Yeah.
community. He's done it on Reddit.
Women so love him so much. That's what he said in court, that I was infatuated with him. Meanwhile, the whole premise of why I was, going into his situation and him being Truth and Magoo, well, I know he's not, but it's like I went into it because I did not like him, but he pulled the whole switch and said that I was infatuated with him.
Yeah. I mean, he's a complete liar, and it's pretty obvious just looking back in him trying to. I mean, he was the only one that kind of like prolonged this thing with you. I feel like
Mhm.
he was the one provoking you all the time. He was the one bringing you up. He was the one essentially stalking you. I mean, that's what it
Yeah.
was. It didn't seem like it. That's what
Yeah.
it was. So, um, so where are you at now as far, because he'll always bring up this oh well, Chris Hansen, and his only troll to go to is she's a pedo, and Morbid's a pedo. Everybody he disagrees with, Aaron Carter's a pedo. I
Yeah.
mean, because he can't use anything
But
real against people. So go
in my
ahead.
recent live stream, I explained the whole, and Haiti Dwellis knows this. That's what's really messed up, is she was around this time, when I was accused of being a pedo. And so it was my Discord server that was verified. had a verifying system. There's no way to have a child in there. I'm just telling you. But someone made a joke and said that they were a minor and that they saw everything in my Discord. They pulled it around, made it a whole freaking thing. It was blown up because of Katie Joy. And so she was like, "Oh, my auntie group. They have so much mess. They have so much mess in there. You know how she is." So it kind of like blew up a little bit. And there wasn't a minor in my Discord.
Have
That's
you
all
been
I'm gonna
arrested
say.
for that? Do you have a
Yes,
record
no, I
about
haven't.
that?
No. So she made up a whole thing calling me a pedo, and meanwhile I've been accused.
Do
I've
you have
never been
any record
accused.
of you being
No,
a pedo or no, right?
no, it was
So,
exactly no.
you know, that's on them because they use that as a troll, which honestly is pretty disgusting in the sense that they diminish and minimize crimes against children, as Audrey did with her 1 month old.
Mhm.
But yeah, so, but that's what they do, you know. Uh,
They do.
so it doesn't never gives validity to anything they say, you know. So
But Morbid, you know that people gave them so much money.
yes,
Um, like this, the fundraiser is one thing, but people constantly were posting, super chats about me. And they were calling me a pedophile and everything,
exactly.
like 599 super chat, 1099 super chat, and everything. And that's what's been going on for months.
Yeah, and you know, I want to say this because I know you have kind of a different reputation on the internet, and I'm not saying
Yeah.
anything. I mean, maybe you know, maybe you know. I mean, I don't have a great reputation either. I mean, people turn my reputation into something that it clearly isn't. So people
Right.
may misunderstand you, where you're coming from sometimes of how you present information on your little platforms that you have, I guess, YouTube,
Hmm.
TikTok, and things of that nature. But hey, that's just your way and style of how doing that kind of stuff. So whether people agree on that or not, it doesn't matter. That's not the point. The point is, though, that you've really been kind of like shamed on a very huge level in the fact that case studies used his group of people that, you know, supposedly supposed to be justice for Didi, use them because of their hate bonding that they have, that they share together against you to publicly call you things like a pedo and things like that, putting your life in danger too. And also probably not that great emotionally that you had to go through as a woman on the internet. Like,
Yeah, he definitely put me in danger. My mom worries about that kind of stuff. I would say that Haiti Joyless is the fault of that because of her video, like, oh, we need to call Chris Hansen and all that stuff. Meanwhile, it wasn't something I was like hiding from. If people asked me about it, I would be open in arms and I would explain. But I don't think that.
I mean, he publicly slandered, defamed you in the sense that you are a pedo. It's like
Oh yeah, no, I
his way of
understand that.
saying
My
is
family understands
100%
that.
sure that that was, oh, she was on Chris Hansen. Who else would be on Chris Hansen? Actually, a lot of people have
A
been on Chris
pedo.
Hansen. And it's
No,
not
yeah,
to
they
catch a
he
predator, Chris Hansen. It's have a seat. And that's a different
yeah.
interview style.
When I contacted the police and I explained everything, they said, "Oh, Chris Hansen covers a variety of topics.
He
Like,
does now. He has been
it's
doing
not
it for
like
quite a
he
few years.
anything is." So Ghost will say that I'm a predator, and I'm like, but where is
He's a
the
predator.
fucking proof, though? No, but seriously, Morbid, where is the proof? There needs to be a line where there is an accusation on one side and the other side is the charge, and that is when you can accuse someone
Well,
of
that's when you
something.
know that if they go to that only all the time, which is their go to, right? Because
Hmm.
if they say it, the people are going to believe it. Their people are going to believe it. That's why Becca Scoops referred to them as low IQ and et cetera, et cetera. Sheeple.
Well, Becca Scoops said that I'm a victim of child sexual assault, not to get traumatic here, but she said that it wasn't true. So did Haiti Joyless. They both said it together, and I have screenshots. Um, so to even say that someone may or may have not gone through something is disgusting. And they're both older women that should not say anything about someone, whether or not they went through something.
And again, I need to reiterate this. You get a bad rap around on the internet, but some,
I know.
because of your actions too. I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong
Mhm.
or anything. I'm just saying you have a different way of doing things, I guess. And I do too. So I understand that. So people do misunderstand. But in no way did you deserve to be publicly outed or wrongfully, that slander, that defamation of putting that on your head, and them constantly, him constantly draining it in his followers' heads that you are such a nasty thing. I mean, being a predator, a pedophile is the worst thing. You're basically putting a target on someone's head in real life. People will actually go out of their way to go find people that are accused or said to be that. So you could actually mislead or misguide some of your viewers in it that, hey, target this woman. She is this. Just trust me. She was on Chris Hansen. Have a seat.
Yeah.
Total lie. So you must have gone through a lot as far as being alone in the situation, because I don't think you've probably had any platform to go on that would support you.
No, I've had my therapist. um, I've had a couple of friends here and there on the internet that follow me still by. Uh, it's difficult because of the accusations to make friends on the internet, because you have to tell them, all right. So I was, on Chris Hansen. I pretend to be a friend of Haiti Joyless only because I wanted information to use against her. And because she started making videos on me in 2020, but we don't have to get into that. So, yeah.
She's not someone of character anyhow, and she falls in
No.
line wherever case studies tells her to fall in line at this point. And but
Yeah.
how do you feel now that finally, things are coming to light a little bit on him as far as who he truly is? What we're doing over here with everybody as far as, kind of outing their hypocrisies and their fakeness. Do you feel a bit vindicated? Do you feel a little bit better now that, hey, you could kind of move forward from this? Or what do you think? How are you feeling these days?
I do feel better. Do I feel vindicated? No, because I have this restraining order on me for, until February, and it sucks because he said that I contacted his wife when I never did. So it's very frustrating dealing with this every day because I go to my therapy and and I had to explain from the beginning. I don't,
Can I ask why?
you can't explain someone who makes up something about you.
Can I
And it's
ask you
not real.
why you're, I guess, focused on the restraining order? I mean, what does it limit you from doing that you need to do? The restraining order specifically.
So no, it's just it's not holding me back from anything. Really, it isn't in my life. I feel like it's psychologically. I just it's it's difficult for me.
Okay, it's kind of like a cloud over your head in the sense that
Yeah,
it's there
yeah,
and you just want it out.
exactly.
Because maybe you
Yeah,
don't
I
have
just
any
want it out. I
issues
want to whip it away.
criminally, you don't have any issues or anything like that, I'm assuming.
No,
So
no.
it's just the psychological uncomfortableness of just knowing that that's there, and it's unfair because it's not true.
Yeah. I've
Gotcha.
never contacted his wife. I never want to contact his child. But in court, he's made these claims, and I'm like, would I? How would I contact his child? How would I? But
It's
it's just
ridiculous.
up in the air.
It's ridiculous. And you know, yeah, I mean, it's just ridiculous. He said that he had a SWAT, the information on the SWAT, which he never got swatted. And I don't know
No.
why people just, I mean, well, I guess I know why his people don't care that he lied about swatting. That would be a serious thing in most communities on the internet, like you lying that you were swatted. But this anti-gypsy community is so differently built in the sense that they are seriously a cult in the sense of them just a mob mentality. As long as you hate what they hate, they'll forgive everything else. They'll look away at all behavior. And that's what happened in your case. And you probably felt alone because you must have been fighting this battle pretty much by yourself for a good long time, I would say, a year and a half or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I have a good support system, but yeah, it's been mostly alone. But I will say that there are people who are involved. I do want to shout out to them because I know some are listening, and they
Sure.
helped me so much, and they really got me through.
Good. Did you want to say their names or you want to keep that private?
I'll keep it private, but I know
Okay.
they're watching, so
All right. Any
shout out
last
to
words
them.
you wanted to share with us before I
Um,
let you loose here?
yeah, I feel like people should actually look into things before they shovel out money. I feel like the whole when I saw content creators giving money to this GoFundMe, and there wasn't any proof yet. There wasn't any proof shown, and they gave them money, hundreds of dollars. And I say, maybe this be a lesson to look into things before you give money. Like, boobs. When we used to carry those little wristbands on our, wrist, boobs, and it ended up being a whole scam just for the wristband thing.
Mm-hmm.
You got to look into things before you buy. Just do it.
And did he lie about stuff like you had a warrant out for your arrest in
Oh yeah.
Tennessee? And it's kind of dumb.
Oh yeah.
Like how could you have a warrant out in
That was
Tennessee,
funny to
but
me.
you would it be when you get pulled over by a police officer, you wouldn't get arrested because you're not in Tennessee or something like that. I don't know. None of that makes any sense to me. He's a liar. He
No,
lies about
yeah,
everything.
whatever he's trying to say.
All right. Well, anything else that you wanted to say
No, I
before?
mean, shout out to Peaches because she's doing the most of, shining the light on things that I've been going through. Other than that, thank you so much, Morbid, for listening to me. Fuck Haiti Joyless because she doxed me.
True.
And
She
other than that,
doxed Dots as well too, so you're not alone now.
but other than that, thank you so much for having me on.
All right. I tried to unmute myself at that time and I couldn't, but hey, thank you so much. Sorry what you've been through, but I hope you feel a little bit better knowing that, hey, now there's a different direction and there are some people. I'm really trying to unite people as far as like whether it's pro Gypsy or you used to be anti, it doesn't even matter because we're done with the case, but just to
Yeah,
be
get a
like,
mix. Get a mix of people.
exactly. And so we're that sort of neutral house or, not neutral grounds, but we're just like more of the, I guess, logical people that we're trying to pull together. And we're having a good time doing it. And so we're just getting started here. But hey, thank you so much, Jesse. I appreciate that.
All
Sharing your
right.
story.
Thank you for having me on, listening to me. Bye.
Okay. Take care. Have a great weekend. Have a great weekend. The best weekend ever. All right. So there, I wasn't expecting her coming up, but hey, I'm glad that she came in here and told us her story. I think it's really unfair though, because again, when people label you that and they have like a group of a mob mentality of people that will pretty much do anything, as a group, and you mislead them in that kind of stuff, especially being a woman, single, whatnot, vulnerable to, anybody like a stranger on the internet just coming to your home, coming to your house and doing something pretty bad, thinking that because case studies called her a pedophile or a pedo, that they would go and take the time and the energy to actually hunt that individual down. It's a lazy troll, and they do that all the time. That's when you cut loose with those type of creators that actually push that false narrative constantly, and that's all they have because they don't have truth, which brings us back to this live stream because they want to censor us. Why do they want to censor us? Because we're telling the truth, and we're telling the truth really about them. And we're using legitimate receipts that we receive and get that are verified before we actually present it. And they don't like it one bit, just like we did with Audrey. And, you know, let's get back to the show, shall we? I see Vanell in here, V-Nell, Lori 420, Biscuits, Hacky Hack is in the house. As you can tell, I'm not that prepared, but I am. Diana's in here. What's up? Diana, you can't sleep, so the best thing to do is watching me. Hey, you don't even have to watch. Just listen. Audio is king. We love audio. High quality audio, in fact. I'm glad you guys are hanging out, though, this Friday. End of June, man. Can you believe it? Unfreaking believable. Time is flying. Check this out over here. They call us gross, disgusting, right? Vile people. What's this, Susan? Huh? What is this, Susan? In your big old age, you're doing this kind of stuff on the internet? That's not good. That's actually gross. That's disgusting. That's why they're hypocrites, aren't they? Aren't they, though? Because they say, we're so vile and disgusting. We do. No. And you know what? We're not even mad at it. We're just saying, you're a hypocrite. You're a liar. Okay. You're fakes. This is what they do. Oops. What is this? Oh, my. Is this Marcy Darcy? Take that. Take a screenshot, ladies. Hold on one sec. Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. Is that Marcy Susan Darcy? Susan thought she could get away. She thought she was okay, but she doesn't know. Morbid is watching. And we're all a little bit morbid. We're always all watching. Yes, the Bundys. Is this you, Sue? Oops. Moving along here. Someone in my comment section actually posted this, I guess, yesterday, I don't know, today or yesterday. And I was reading and I was like, hey, I kind of agree with this person. She's referring to Becca's most recent video called This Got So Messy. Maternal Instincts, I guess. And here's the timestamp if you want to go check it out. And this is the quote. This is the quote from Becca Scoops herself. Remember the former conductor of the truth train, which we hijacked, and now I'm the conductor? Yeah, that truth train that we derailed, and we took over that sumbitch. So here's the quote. Becca commenting on Ryan's TikTok. This is what Becca, Annie Scoops, Sugar Woo said. Becca Scoops says, pathetic, right? Right? Let it go. Or just say you've got a big old nose. You're short, Gypsy. You're short, and you have a microdeletion. I don't know. You know. You look like a possum, Gypsy. So that was Becca Scoops with her, you know, her spitting into her microphone and all that. But yeah, they're really about the truth, huh? And they say that, you know, see how hypocritical they are? They say we make fun of people. That's all we do. What is this? What is this? Because someone has a micro deletion, it gives you the right to put them down, huh? What's going on, you hypocrites? All of them are a bunch of hypocrites. All of them do this, and we know it. This is all they have, in fact. Moving along to this, disability discrimination. This is what this person said. Disability discrimination, picking on people with a disability, being born with a genetic chromosomal disorder, and directly bullying and encouraging others to also bully and pick on those in our community whose appearance may look differently. Big nose, short stature, look like a possum. You are less than because you have a microdeletion right there. And this is coming from their own people. Can you believe that? Of course you can, because this is how hypocritical they are. But at least we can pry some of them, the ones that use their brains, common sense, logic, we can pry them away from the insanity of the creepy people over on the anti-gypsy side, targeting someone for genetic chromosomal disorder, a microdeletion, or physical traits is harassment and unlawful disability discrimination, online harassment, and so on and so forth. Gypsy Rose arranged the murder of her mom. This is where this person just lays down some of the other ideas and facts that they have, or opinions, and should be in prison for this act, as well as the coercion of a person with autism to perform the act there. And I think a lot of us would agree with that sentiment, especially those who come from the anti-gypsy community, as myself, former ones that broke away and snapped away. We snapped out of our creepy obsession of just targeting one individual on the internet and everybody that surrounds her. So we kind of understand the sentiment that this person had laid out in regards to what she thought, or he, as far as the case is concerned. But hey, we're done with the case. We don't care. We just like pointing out the intricacies of the creepiness from that side. Moving along here, I did want to share this part. We're going to be talking about this now. The other day, last night on TikTok, on one of my backup accounts, because one of the main accounts that I had, they took down or whatever. They mass reported. This is what they do. They want to shut us up. And we're such a small group. They always say, well, you don't get live views. You guys are boring and all this stuff, right? But they're afraid of us. Why mass report us then? And they're the ones that always say, we don't go real live. We would never report. We don't report. Nothing like that. No, they do everything. Everything they say they don't do, they do. They do it to the nth degree. They do it. They actually take it further. And why is this? Because no one fed them their own medicine ever. Everybody was afraid to get out of line with them. Follow the leader type deal. But when we expose that Audrey, who blames her ex-husband about this, the Children's Division of Child Abuse and Neglect Registry, and I went over this in my live stream last time, but I'm going to go over it now because some people haven't heard it yet because they want to silence us, because I made a video about this, okay, on TikTok, and they got it shut down this morning because they want to silence the truth, because she wants to keep on gaslighting people that she wrote this book about it and all this stuff, but she's not telling you the facts and the truth. So basically CPS received a report of child abuse and neglect on August 17, 2009. Her son was born a month prior or so in July of 2009. Her son was born. Not even a month old or a month old. This baby that she posted on her own YouTube community right here, which they all say, oh, I doxed her baby in the picture of the video that I put up on TikTok. No, she put this on her public post. This is the baby. This right here is the baby that she failed to protect. In fact, this kid's head was going back, forth, and it caused structural damage, a fractured skull. Can you imagine this? A month old? Yes, just cause you should make another video. Hell, don't even private the other video. Fuck that. Silence is what they are used to. They've been so comfortable with silence thus far, and now people are starting to wake up. And if you don't see it now, give it a year, because you will. You will wake up. You'll see that these people, all they care about themselves, number one, because they're egotistical narcissists, pathological liars, gaslighters, okay? And they're also tragedy grifters, tragedy pimps, as we call them. But don't lie, Audrey, and say on your live stream on TikTok, okay, that your baby was doxxed. No, you posted this on your community tab. And what does this moron of a human being right here do? Call the police. Okay. Call the police. And she makes this report. I'm being doxxed on YouTube. Wait until, okay. I can't wait if the police show up ever. But if they do, I could just present them all the information that this individual on the internet has actually gaslit the police department and filed false reports. And trust me, I know how that all goes because it's been done before. I'm no stranger to it. So I know how these things go. And you know, they could file charges against her. I hope they do. I really do. But you're the one that posted your baby, you dumbass. And you did it twice right here. Just imagine only 3 weeks after this date, maybe 4, the baby suffers welts, swelling, hemorrhaging, hematomas, and a fractured skull, ladies and gentlemen. And she wants to be mommy of the year. She actually blames CPS. Excuse me, you blame CPS on this? Your failure to be a mom? What mom wouldn't protect their newborn? I wonder. Don't you wonder? Yeah, we're not going to let this slide. The more you try to silence us, the harder we're going to go. And you know, we're going to understand that you're being bothered. You're bothered and you're anxious about the truth coming out about you. And Fancy is the one who actually presented all this information prior, a couple months ago or something like that. And whatever you think about Fancy, it's not as effective, let's just say, when Fancy does it, or even myself at this point. The real Rachel says, Audrey looks like Sam Kinison. Oh, don't do Sam Kinison dirty like that. But you're right, she does. When Sam was big, huge. But anyhow, so we didn't dox your baby. They're like, it's vile, it's disgusting. Why would you put the baby in the video? Because she put it on her YouTube community post. Yeah. And she, you know, again, one of the biggest gaslighters of all time over here. But here it is again, just to show you, take a screenshot here. This is a cleaned up sort of, last time I showed you a little bit blurrier image because I didn't really have the original. This is the original right here. So take a screenshot, look it over. We're talking about a 1-month-old son. This report alleged bruises, welts, red marks, skull fractures, subdural hemorrhaging, hematomas to the 1-month-old son, the 1-month-old. And of course, there's overwhelming evidence that Audrey was charged or found that there's lack of supervision and failure to protect due to just her stupidity. Absolutely. And her failure to be a mom, a real mom, to protect your newborn. What were you doing? Why were you distracted? And you know, I invited Fancy to come up here. I emailed her. I said, hey, we want to hear the entire story because Fancy has the original book that Audrey made available, I guess, on Amazon, right? I don't know what it's called, but I don't care. But the point is, what Fancy do? She went to Amazon and Fancy purchases the book. I don't know if it was an ebook or whatnot, but she gets a hand of the book and she reads the book, you know, Fancy. And so she was very disturbed actually by it. So disturbed, she needed to talk about it and to out her. There needs to be more creators in that sense, to not be afraid to be silenced from people like them. And I even said in my email, I never thought, I know Fancy and I don't like each other. And trust me, we go way back in our dislike for one another, and that's okay. Because most of the things she says, I will never agree with. And probably all of the things I say, she'll never give a shit about nor agree with. But I even told her, I'm not even putting you really on the chopping block because I don't feel that Fancy is a tragedy pimp in that sense. I think she's just real crazy. She actually believes you, but she's not out there begging, doing go fraud me's and stuff like that. Like these other assholes are these ass clowns, and it's so obvious. Aaron Sweetheart, $5 super chat says, I think Audrey looks more like the singer Meatloaf. Definitely the same size as Meatloaf, and that is her favorite meal, so it does track. But yes, we're getting silent. So, hopefully Fancy will come up and tell us some more, but maybe not, because according to them, we're on a different team. This person, I don't know who it is, accidental genius. Look at this. They're really trying to silence us. They don't like the truth that we're telling everybody. We know Becca Scoops didn't like the truth we told about her. But hey, she recovered somehow. Sure, it took some time, right? She hasn't fully recovered, and she never will, because it's not the same oomph, when you hear Becca Scoops. You see, she can't even go on TikTok panels anymore, Becca Scoops. She can't even go on any panels, and she loved doing that, people. Becca Scoops loved the attention, loved the praise, but it just doesn't work anymore the same as it used to. Those old days are gone for her. She done fucked up, but hey, at least she could make a few bucks on her YouTube channel, right? Just, trickle in some views and stuff, and just shut up keep silent, stay put. You're doing good. And we'll circle back to you if you get out of hand. I want to thank, let's see here. Somebody just gave 5 here. LCAT 1056, $5 super chat. Thank you. Thank you very much there. Let me see if I missed anybody else before I move forward here. No, I think I got everybody. All right, so clearly they're targeting us right here. I reported Morbid so many times. How is he not getting in trouble? And that's the reality. I already knew if you go against the grain, especially, but you go against the grain, you go against the mob mentality. I knew how these people were, okay? Because I was a part of them for a year and a half. Let's be legit honest here. I knew how they operated and so on and so forth. I was a part of that operation. In fact, we built that operation from ground up, from ground zero. So reporting, I already knew that was going to happen. Thank God YouTube is a little bit better in how things get reported here. Not a lot of the mass reporting works here, thank God. Sometimes it might slip through here and there, through the cracks, but for the mainstay, it's pretty good. It's been kind of like TikTok before, but that's all changed. TikTok, on the other hand, it looks like they've got issues over there, but that's okay because I'm not really a TikTok creator. But it can be annoying, But they're trying to silence us and report everything already. Within the past few days here, I had my main TikTok permanently deleted or whatnot, which is fine. Again, I don't care. And then also the backup that I just did the other day, because I posted a exposed video on Audacious Audrey and it was starting to get views, and people were in the comments where I can't believe Audrey did this, and the people that actually supported her were finding out the truth about her in this video that is available in my Discord. And I'd encourage people now, go and blast that video out there to everybody and tag Audrey everywhere she goes, hashtag that, because really that's the truth about her that she wants to magically disappear. These are the same people that have been bullying and harassing one individual on the internet, using their mob mentality and their hate for Gypsy Rose, basically targeting her family members, her baby, her, Ken, anybody that surrounds her, even the people that have supported her, friends, Bree, Sheena. These are all targets. And that's what they do. And trust me, they know what it's like to be mass reported by this mob that are on the internet doing these things. And they call us disgusting. No, we're just disgusting to them because we speak truth about them. And they don't like looking in the mirror and knowing that they're a hypocrite. They feel it. They know it. They just don't want to admit it. So we're going to be under attack, and that's okay. Okay. But hey, let's give a fair warning to these type of people. You want to go ahead and play that game and do that. Well, don't be surprised if it happens to you, right? Wine ox puppy. You could ask that guy how it felt when he woke up one day and his channel that he so was working on, he was going to have a son. Number one, wine ox, you're never going to have a son. Trust me on that, bro. You're the last person that should have children. One of the last people. But anyhow, he won't have a son. Trust me, there's no woman out there that would spread for him when they meet him. Ask Nicole Rand. She knows exactly how that is. She ran very quickly away from him. So we're under attack. And look at this. This is what Audrey said on a live stream, I guess, that, she's probably embarrassed of. She was so butthurt that I made fun of her mommy. Her mommy. Alan Hill Jr. And she said, this is doxing, that I showed the 110 hotel room. And she said she reported it to the police officers and it's in their files and they're watching. No, Morbid is watching. Douche. Such a lame-o. She said this is doxing, showing this. How is it doxing, you dummy, when you put it in your YouTube community page and you posted it to the entire public to see? Dumbass. And they're all slow. They're like, oh my God, Audrey, I'm so sorry. Morbid actually posted your mom's hotel room. That's totally doxing. Get him. Shut the These people are so dumb. So I would love to show this to the officer or the judge. I can't wait. I can't, but they're all frauds and fakes. All liars, hypocrites, dumbasses. Just gray rock me, please. And again, she's the one that showed her baby's pictures, and she still has it on the internet here. Somebody was saying this in one of the posts I did with the CPS report there of child abuse for Audrey, which, yeah, you're guilty of it, okay? She's trying to say, oh, there's different findings. Shut the fuck up. What I read there and what I guess Fancy looked over, we think you're guilty. We think you're guilty of child abuse. And in fact, she's trying to pawn it off to her husband. I would love to speak to that ex-husband, okay? And if he's ever out there, he needs a voice because she is defaming and slandering him. I don't believe he was the one that was abusive. I think she was. And he took it for her and she went back to him. What does that mean that she would go back to him after that was done to her 1-month-old baby? It doesn't make sense, Audrey. It doesn't make sense at all. You're a liar. You're gaslighting, okay? And with your smug little attitude, but you're a liar. You're going to have to live with this for the rest of your life, what you did to your son, okay? And he clearly is going to have issues for the rest of his life, thanks to you, or no thanks to you, I should say. So you should go fuck off. Good Wives Network right here in the comment section. And this is what Fancy has said. So Rachel up here, we love Rachel. I've seen Rachel in our chats and she might be in there right now. Rachel says this, I remember Fancy mentioned this months ago about the abuse on Audrey or Audrey's abuse on the child. Audrey read her entire book on TikTok because of it, because Audrey's so triggered. All of these guys, case studies, audacious Audrey, they get so triggered by the truth in regards to them. So they have meltdowns. What kind of meltdown do you have to read your entire book on TikTok? As if that's a flex. Like, well, if they're going to read my book, that's available on Amazon, by the way, well, I'm just going to read it first out loud. So So here it is. I guess now she's calling the cops on Morbid. Good luck there. And I can't wait for them to come to my front door so I could present the overwhelming evidence that I have against Audrey, who clearly wastes the time of law enforcement on horse shit. And they do something about that. They need to make a law against people like this on the internet that think they're above it all and they're so entitled that they would use valuable taxpayer money and resources to the their local sort of cities and communities. They would take away police officers' valuable time. They should be ashamed of themselves, but they're not, because they're doing GoFraudMe's all the time. This is what Fancy said. She, Audrey, went ape shit on me when all I was saying was this exact document was from her own book, the CPS thing that I showed you guys. I hadn't even formed an opinion yet. After reading the whole thing, I believe Audrey did it, and I do too. It clearly says it, that there was an investigation done by CPS, all right, that Department of Child Abuse and Neglect, and found her preponderance of evidence, overwhelming evidence that she was pretty much guilty and at fault for lack of supervision and did not protect her 1-month-old or 2-month-old. Continuing on, after reading the whole thing, I believe she did it, and she set up her husband to take the fall. I believe that too. And I haven't even read the book, but I would love to. I would love to. She's very cunning. Talking about Audrey is very cunning, like another abuser we know. I'm not sure who you're referring to. It's something I take very serious. Read the book without attributing it to someone you think you know. I don't know who you're talking about. I promise it will make you want to puke. And that's Fancy's take on that. And she continued here. She was letting me know, already been down this road with Audrey. She takes no accountability of her actions, and she still doesn't. Even to this day, she has not. In fact, she makes excuses. She blames others. She blamed her kid first, actually, thinking that her kid abused the little 1-month-old or 2-month-old, however the baby was at that time. Can you believe that? That's your first instinct as a mother. You're so that off. She blamed a pothole. I see Fancy in there now. She blames everyone else and is absolutely disgusting in the lies she tells. And that is why she is gross. That is why she's gross. And you know what? If she doesn't like the coverage here, too bad. You know, don't be a hypocrite, because you cover Gypsy every single day for how long now? Sometimes multiple times a day. What gives you the right, Audrey, to say that you are untouchable? You're a public figure. In fact, you have way more followers than I do. You have almost 500,400,000, right? I have a mere, I don't even know, 100 on TikTok. And you're worried about me. You're worried. I know why. Because yeah, we have a loud mouth and we're relentless as fuck. Okay. And we're pretty bright. We're the elite 1%ers. But you're afraid of the truth. Because when people tell the truth, it starts to hurt them in places they never knew they had. And we're giving it to you, Audrey, and that's why you can't handle it. So there's that. Again, I don't know all the details. Fancy went over this. I don't know if Fancy made a video about it or whatnot. Detailing all the stuff. All I do know is that Fancy did go over it. She read the book, and there is revisions done by Audrey in regards to some of the things that Fancy caught. And we're pointing out, why would you make revisions to this book? And again, I don't know the details. Fancy would know those. Let's see. That is my opinion. But to write a book 12 years later and still blame a pothole. Yeah, again, I don't know the details of that, but it is pretty damn. I'm not going to stop till I do know those details, because this person is the one that's out of control in the sense that she's afraid of the truth being told about her. She's afraid that I went over to TikTok where she lives and she's enjoying her little safe space until I drop some shit, right, about her that's pretty damning. It is absolutely damning. And people's minds were changing, and they will continue to. And they're not going to silence us, and we're going to be able to spread that information out there all the time now, because people should be aware of this person that's trying to hold Gypsy Rose accountable. Why would you want to hold other people accountable when you couldn't hold yourself accountable? Don't blame anyone else but yourself. You know? And again, for that to happen to someone as defenseless and innocent as a 1-month-old, 2-month-old, however old the baby was, that right there shows you exactly what type of individual she is. And to top it off, to go back to that man that took the brunt of it, by the way, he saved your ass, it looks like. Whether he served time for this and you're just the witness or some sort of plea deal, right? It seems very similar to Gypsy Rose taking the plea deal. So it's ironic that someone like Audrey, who did that to an innocent, defenseless newborn, don't you think that's a hell of a lot worse? Okay. They're doing it, I guess, to your own grown mother. Not to say that that's a reason to, they're going to spin this and say, I can't believe that. But what, you're okay with newborns being shook almost to death to the point that they have fractured skulls and or special needs for the rest of their life when they could have lived a normal life? It's almost like you unalive them in a sense. Thank God that wasn't the case, but I feel bad that the child now has to live their life because a mom just didn't give two shits. Lack of supervision, and this comes straight from CPS, lack of supervision, and did not protect her baby. And to go back to that man tops it off. So there that is. So I guess we could move on. And you know what? Here's some more proof that they're out there to silence us because we are speaking truth. And they're the ones that go for the attacks on family members, innocent ones, because they start the game and we just finish it. Here she is yesterday on a live.
The Lee family will hear from me. The Hayde, however the fuck you say that last name, they will hear from me. The Nam family will hear from me. And y'all will hear about all of their business. I've never, while going over Bree's stuff, people begged me to talk about her sister, the kids, to talk about her husband. People sent me video and information as well, not just court stuff on them. And I said, no, I'm not doing that because I've never once lowered myself to that standard. However, if people want to keep doing that with mine, I can go just as low. So I find it respectable that.
So there is Audrey threatening me on a live stream last night because I outed her child abuse. That she's threatening to go after my family member. She's gonna FOIA because she's the FOIA queen, right? And Urkizzle's in the house. He's donating to the grift train over here. I think that's a galaxy. What, you can afford $100? You're a penny short, $99.99. You know, that's like a VCR on sale. We're selling VCRs, ladies and gentlemen. But you don't have to do that. Urkizzle really wants his merchandise for free. He says, preach it. By the way, Fancy, are you still here? Would you be willing to come up and tell us some stuff that we don't know? I think it's important. I mean, It's up to you. And she already knows I'm a jackass. She doesn't like me. Trust me on that. And I feel the same way about her. We've always had problems from the get-go. I remember when we covered this 2.5 years ago or something like that, 2 years ago at least. We were a little friendly, and then all of a sudden we were just smashing each other upside the head, talking shit to each other. And then we made up a moment, and then it didn't really last that long. And then we just, yeah, so it's okay. Let's see. I can't tonight. The grandbaby is here. How about next week? Yeah, whenever you want, we could continue with this person right here on the screen. And look, she's saying she's going to go after my family members. She's going to FOIA everything, and all their business is going to be out there. Go ahead, do it. Okay, Audrey? Because my family actually never been arrested. They're good people. We're Asians, man. We're immigrants. We're going to stay in line. We're the nicest people, I swear to God. Pull our SATs, SAT scores and all that shit. Do it. Do it. But just don't cry when it happens back to you. 100-fold. 100-fold. That's okay. Report us. Do all that. I don't care. As long as we do it, don't cry. Don't cry when it happens to you. Trump and Ken. Ken Trump, actually. Ken and Trump, 2028. But anyhow, so this is what they are. And look at look at what she says at the end here. After all this, so she's coming after the Lee family. She's coming after the Nam family. Audrey's live right now. Of course she is. What else is she going to do? She will not spend time with her family. She was actually yelling at her husband to hurry up and bring the iPad at one point, from what I saw clips on. Yelling at her husband, just saying, son of a bitch, I need to see this information ASAP. Give it to me. Yelled at him. So who's the abusive one? It would probably be her from the way that she was yelling at her freaking husband. Or Kizzle, you better not. Or Kizzle's got a lot of money. And, on a Friday, he got paid, ladies and gentlemen. He got paid. You know YouTube takes 30%, right? So I don't give a fuck, man. Take my money. Payroll and t-shirt fees. All right, so I guess we're going to have to get him a shirt. I'm going to get a Karma Collector shirt or something like that. Karma Collector's coming around. He loves us. He loves everything we do. All right, here she is once again threatening us. This won't go over well when the police show up, right? Remember, she reported me. I never made threats like this. I just do it. I don't threaten anybody. I just go. We just go. But check this out. These are actual threats. You're going to come after my family and this, look into all of us.
The Lee family will hear from me. The Haid, however the fuck you say that last name, they will hear from me. The Nam family will hear from me. And y'all will hear about all of their business. I've never, while going over Bree's stuff, people begged me to talk about her sister, the kids, to talk about her husband. People sent me video and information as well, not just court stuff on them. And I said, no, I'm not doing that, because I've never once lowered myself to that standard. However, if people want to keep doing that with mine, I can go just as low. So
here comes a contradiction.
I find it respectable that you keep your family life private and keep it mostly on the truth. Yeah.
What? After she said all that, she keeps her family life private. Dude, I didn't even do anything to her family, but merely we took a look at her public video that she posted on YouTube. All right. And she put her mom in there. Even in that video, Audrey says, Mama, they're sitting in the car with nice air conditioning on a hot, Florida day. She goes, Mama, I just want you to know that I put your business out on the internet. So you gross one, brought it to the internet, and you're a public figure. You're bigger than me. You got 300,000 followers. What are you afraid of? You're afraid of the truth. That's why you have to censor us, but it will never work. You can take down however many accounts you want and channels. Oh, we're going to always be here. In fact, we are that elite. Hell, Dreamer's going to let me have her access to her account. We all going to take care of each other here, unlike you idiots over there. That's why this community that we're putting together now, I was thinking about it. Like, what are we doing next? Because I'd love to know what we're going to do next. I'm going to share that sentiment with you in a moment here. You know what? Let me just tell you now. This is what we're doing essentially. We're outing the Gypverse, all the creators, scum. 99% of them, scum. Hypocrites, liars, fake, frauds. Okay? We're outing all of them for the tragedy pimping that they're doing, the tragedy grifting they're doing off of of innocent victim, a victim of a heinous murder. Okay? They're using her name. They're collecting the blood money that they say others are collecting. No, they're doing that, and they're doing it to lift up their clout, to lift up attention to them and filling their pockets with money. It's as simple as that. And they will go to any length to save that, any length. As far as, I'm reporting morbid all the time, how come nothing's happening? Okay, those type of comments. And just like threats like this that we just heard from Audrey herself. How can you go to the police and say that you're threatened, harassed, okay, when you have shit like this that we're keeping track of, by the way, because Morbid is watching and we're all a little bit morbid. So we're always watching. So how is she going to go? How is she going to go to the police and file a report? The gall on this woman, the entitlement screams, right? So loud. The fraud, the hypocrisy of these people. And that's what we're pointing out. This is that type of community we're building. We're building people that are refugees from that anti-gypsy side who are sick and tired of the same bullshit that they've been suffering under for now going on 3 years. Hell, I've been a part of that too, but I snapped out of it a year ago. And it took me a while to finally say, you know, I'm ready. I'm ready to engage and speak the truth. And I knew the truth would hurt them, and it hurts them so bad. But aren't we cool? We are the coolest. We're the coolest uncool kids that play on every digital platform. Ask anybody. They utter our names because they're afraid of us and what we're doing here. And we invite and welcome anyone. Hell, come to my Discord server if you want. It's probably the only Discord server that exists that has zero drama and zero fighting ever. There's no problems there. And if there are people that get out of hand, there's a zero tolerance. They're booted, banned, and it's nothing personal. It really isn't. It's just business, to be honest. But we're building a group, and the group is special because it has pro-gypsy people. It has anti-gypsy people, and it has people in between that don't give a shit where I'm at, and I love. So we have all spectrums of people in there. It's almost like a political Discord where you have the left, the far left, the far right, and the moderates, and all of them are in there, and we get along. We have fun. We laugh at the same things, and we have simple rules. No drama, no infighting with other members, and we don't talk about the case ever because we don't care about the case. And I think there's a lot more stronger connections. Dots mentioned it. Others have mentioned it, that they're like, yeah, we're anti-gypsy, or we have been, but we like the pro-gypsy people. We get along. We find them funnier, more delightful, because we actually had, we've had a previous Discord where we just had anti-gypsy people in there. And it was a mess. There was fighting all the time. There was drama all the time because they can't control themselves. Kizzle, what are you doing, man? Just send me a check. $50 Kizzle. I want a coffee mug. All right, I'll get you a cheap one, man. Anyhow, we could go over stuff, or we could have a phone call thing. Things that I guess we could open up the phone. No one's gonna fucking call. But I do need to take a break. The guy needs a break too. Jesus. Fuckers. I think there was an open panel though, right? Look at this person right here. She's going to say, I can't believe he's talking about me again. Dude, I talked about you 3 times, maybe 4 times. How many times have you talked about Gypsy Rose, Audrey? How many times? Please let us know. And until I reach the amount of times you talked about Gypsy Rose in every single video that you've done, every single post, every single freaking what do you call that? Live stream that you've done, until I hit your numbers on how many times I've talked about you, there's some more hypocrisy there. All I have to show is her TikTok account of how she covers Gypsy Rose and how that's harassment in itself right there. And whatever she's trying to claim. Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. All right, so I'm going to take a quick break here. And we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll open up the phone lines. The panel's still open, the StreamYard panel. Or we could go over some videos. I wanted to go over that douchebag Case's video. His live stream the other day where he was by himself, crying like a little bitch. We're going to make fun of him. And I hope he files another false copyright, because it's time to start cleaning house, because they play dirty. And I guess I'll enter the dirty chat as well and do false copyrights like they do. If he wants to play that game, we could do that. We could play that game. And you know who will suffer tonight would be Wine Ox Puppy. I'll make sure his channel is gone today just by simply reporting it. Simply report all of Wine Ox Puppy's videos on YouTube, the 90-Day Fiancés, because we shut his ass up, didn't we, real quick, when we told him, listen, little short man, big boy, bald ass since 3rd grade. We told him, do not make Gypsy Rose content again. It's not going to go over well for you. It won't. Diana Jensen says, how are you going to make his channel disappear? You'll find out. You'll find. But we'll do that if they're going to false copyright us or do anything, try to act like tough guys. Winox will be the first to go. And then we'll see the next person. You know, that's a great thing of possibly having a great community that actually has that uses their brains and things of that nature, because we could get shit done together, unlike those sheep. They can never get anything done. Justice for Dee Dee. They'll never get anything done. They couldn't even buy the urn. Yeah, I had to step in and do all that, take care of all that. What a lovely time. Anyhow, I'll be right back. I'm going to leave you with something here in the meanwhile. I always play Cyrax's shit. Cyrax. Is there something else I could play? Fuck it. I'll be right back. Just get Cyrax in here. Cyrax.
Yo. It's been like a few months. It's been quite a while since I recorded some shit, and I was washing dishes and I wrote something. So, fuck it. You can laugh if you want things scam as a punk, trash in the trunk. The fact is, you can ride with me if you want, man. Where you wanna sit, in the back or the front? I'm nasty as fuck. Put somebody in a motherfucking body bag, zip it up, throw his ass in the trunk, then I throw him in a vet and serve my gas at the lunch. How's that for a bag of lunch? Hey, scam, what the fuck? What you been doing? Where the fuck you been at in this last couple months? Shit, rapping a bunch. Wrote a lot of songs, didn't have a lot of money in the studio, would ask for too much. $100, I ain't with it. Fuck that, stuck in itself, but it ain't prison. It's in its kitchen, in the dish pit, writing raps and I'm scrubbing 108 dishes. I don't ever say shit or take shit. Came from the basement. Do people still think Juicy J is amazing? His music made me hit my face in the pavement. I lose it, I cue one every second they play it. Let me calm down. They like scam while you're being so hostile. Cause I always felt like I was a lost child. Didn't want to say in class, so I walked out. And now I'm back at it, they laughed at it. Never gonna stop like I'm a crack addict. I'm past average and you can't stand it. You can't sleep bumming like a bad mattress. This black magic and now you feeling stuck like you in bad traffic. But that's it, it's bad traffic. Get back in your own lane, tag nav it. So I tell him listen up, let the bang go. Is anybody giving up till I say so? That I'm here to save a life, I'm here with the ghost to ruin him. And who you think I am, not an angel. Sup the angel of death, aim for the head, bang, now you're dead. Now you're gonna lay in the bed, pray for the dead. That's what happens every motherfucking time I get up on the track and write flames with a pen. Everybody in it trying to say he the best. I'm just gonna kill the beat and lay him to rest. Get in a collab and scam me, half-ass your verse and I delete it, that's a waste of your breath. Mine is gone, I'm in a fight but I don't know what side I'm on. You couldn't even see me when the light is on. When I'm in this bitch, got the headphones on as I write this song. Yeah. Alright, listen to that. That was fun, but now I can Yo. It's been like a few months, it's been quite a while since I recorded some shit, and I was washing dishes and I wrote something, so fuck it. You can laugh if you want things scam as a punk, trash in the trunk. The fact is, you can ride with me if you want, man. Where you wanna sit, in the back or the front? I'm nasty as fuck. Put somebody in a motherfucking body bag, zip it up, throw his ass in the trunk. Then I throw him in a vet or my gas for lunch. How's that for a bag of lunch? Hey, scam, what the fuck? What you been doing? Where the fuck you been at in this last couple months? Shit, rapping a bunch. Wrote a lot of songs, didn't have a lot of money in the studio, would ask for too much. $100, I ain't with it. Fuck that, stuck in itself, but it ain't prison. It's in its kitchen, in the dish pit, writing raps and I'm scrubbing 108 dishes. I don't ever say shit or take shit. Came from the basement. Do people still think Juicy J is amazing? His music made me hit my face in the pavement. I lose it, I cue one every second they play it.
Okay. Got some more hot tea too. All right, what's going on, guys? Let me go ahead and put up the StreamYards if anybody wants to join. I could put up the phone number line as well. And I'll put that up right now. There's the StreamYard. You know what? Let me do that again. I don't think I've put up the StreamYard today. Dreamer has us on her favorites tab. She memorized the URL. It's pinned right there at the bottom for anybody interested in coming up. Let's see here. What are you people saying? What was the date of cases swatting? There's no swatting. The guy lies. Again, he called me or he texted me. I don't remember. He wasn't even home. The way that he explains it, he wasn't home. All right. And nobody broke through his freaking door, guns a-blazing. So it doesn't exist. I don't even think it was a wellness check. It was just like, hey, we're in the neighborhood type deal. Very good. Very good. And I'll go ahead and put up the phone number at the top right. Hold on one second here. And if no one comes up or calls in, then we could go over some of that live stream and make fun of Frog Ass over there. The guy who stalks women on the internet. He is Truthy Magoo. We already established that. A known, I guess, predator at this point. Good times, good times. Uh-oh. I think I know what's happening here. It's turning into one of those things here. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the President of the United States, Keenan Kennan Trump.
Morbid. How's my audio, dude?
It's pretty good, man. I can fix it.
I'm on my phone.
Hell yeah. What's going on, Ken? My
Morbid.
best buddy.
Great live, dude. Great live so far. Did I earn my free t-shirt and coffee mug? Come on.
No, not yet.
What's it going to take?
I'm kidding.
What's it going to take, dude?
It's going to take it all.
I want a large and an extra large. just in case I get fatter or slimmer. I need them both.
Wait. You're at large now, right?
Yeah,
Like your
I'm like
shirt's
in
on large or
between the two. In between the two.
huh?
Some days it might be XL, some days it might be L. It just depends what I eat. You know what I mean?
I'll get you a large. Yeah, because if you're not XL fully, then you probably don't need XL. If you fit in large right now. Yeah.
Come on, man. Come on.
And I'm gonna get you a mug. I'm gonna get you a nice little sticker
Yeah, for my hard hat, right? Yeah.
on your hard hat. Or if you have a Nintendo Switch too? I don't know if you're into that. Hog gaming.
I need to raise some money for that one.
Oh, what's going on?
I'll put up a GoFundMe for my my stalkers. Get a nice little Nintendo Switch too, and I can play Super Smash Brothers with your boy Case. You know, it'd be fun.
Absolutely, man. Dude, are you enjoying you got any plans this weekend?
No, sir. No
No?
plans. Just hang out with the family. You know, that's my weekend planned every week. Family time. Because I have to drive in from Florida. You know, I have to drive in from Florida. That's where I live. I live in Boca Raton, in my father's house, the Freemason. You know, and got to make my appearance every week. You know, and then I go back on Mondays. That's how it is.
Let me ask the people. Some people are saying your audio is loud. Is it too loud? I could turn it down. I don't know if it's too loud. I could turn it down a bit. Let's see if that works
Turn me
better.
down, dude.
That's a little bit quiet though. Huh. I'll turn it up a little bit.
Turn it up.
I'll turn it up, turn it down. Just a smidge. All right. It should be working now, but so yeah, dude. So Gypsy dropped a video with Aurora playing with Rod. Did you guys all hang out this week?
We did. Well, last night we did. We went and hung out with the family, had some family time at Rod's house.
Were you there? I thought I heard your voice in there.
No, of course I was there.
Yeah.
I drove. But yeah, no, we were all there.
Nice. It looks like she's getting a lot bigger too. A lot bigger.
She's getting really big. She's getting really big, actually. She has her 18-month appointment here in a few days, but I'm guessing she's about 30 something pounds. I mean, what do I know? But she's getting big. She's climbing on everything nowadays,
She just
throwing
looks
everything around the
pretty
house.
tall, I guess. Maybe is she pretty
She
tall?
she definitely was in that like higher percentile in terms of being tall, but
Yeah.
we'll find out more in this 18-month appointment here coming up in a few days. But she's doing great, man. She's awesome.
Yeah, it looks like she's having a good time with her grandfather over there.
Oh yeah. Oh
That
yeah.
nice slide. These kids, I'm telling you,
Yeah.
have everything.
Yeah. Rod brought out the slide. She loved it. She had a great time. We have a swing for her at home, you know. She's doing all the things. She's having a great childhood.
So you guys canceled the Disney trip. I kind of talked to you about this.
Yeah, we did. We canceled it because finally got through to Gypsy that, you know, it's just a little too early, I think, for us to go and make this trip. I think that you were right about the 5 or 6 year old, you know, mark. So we're gonna wait a couple years and then you know, take her down when she can actually remember the experience and know what's happening.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's
That'll
bad,
make more sense.
like to go at 2 years, you know, but it's like,
Yeah,
she's not going to be able to do much.
exactly.
I think she might remember because she's a girl. They're a little bit more mature on that end. But I think it'll be more impactful at about 5 for girls.
Yeah, I think so too. I don't think she'd be able to even ride any of the rides. So, you know, we're gonna wait a little bit more. And
Yeah. It gives you some time to prepare to go through all those parks because freaking Orlando. I mean, they got like 5 or 6 parks. Or I've never been to Disney World, but it's a bitch getting around from park to park. I heard. You guys are going there, right? Florida.
is that
For
really
that.
what? Yeah, the Florida one, yeah.
Yeah.
Is the California one better?
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, it is, dude. It's the original OG. That's where Walt Disney is.
Is that where
originating
Club
from.
33 is?
Yep. It's just better because it's just more, and the parks are just really a couple steps apart. I mean, you just walk across. you don't get in a car or anything. It's just like walk across. So you got California Adventure versus what do you call it? Just the main park. We got someone who is stalked by Case. Maybe you might have questions for her. She wants to join the panel. Might as well. I mean, we're here.
Bring her up. Why not? Let's do it.
Hey, since I've been so stalked from Case, I've been stalking him my entire life. What's going on?
Who, me or Ken? we spoke, so I guess.
I don't know. I mean, isn't it wild that he's accusing people of stalking him?
I don't know. Ken, is it wild? It's not wild to me. It's not wild to me. It just seems like a go-to.
But to not have any proof and just go with it.
Well, yeah, for sure. But I mean, it just seems like that would be him, his way of doing things. Ken? Ken's gone.
Ken's gone.
You have any questions for Ken here?
No, I don't think he even knows who I am. I don't even think he knows Dear What the Heck and where it's from.
I don't think so.
Can you hear me now? Sorry, I
yeah.
had to drop down. I had a phone call.
Oh, no problem. Oh, he is here.
I'm here.
Well, did you have a question, Jesse?
Yeah, I mean, do you, Ken, do you Gypsy? Do you remember when so Case Studies had a GoFundMe, and in this GoFundMe, there was a message from Gypsy Rose that said that, like, where's my money? Was that from Gypsy or not?
Absolutely not. No, I mean, to be honest, this guy is not even on our radar. We don't pay attention to fucking case studies. He's a fucking pathetic little worm who is just, he's like small potatoes. We don't give a shit about that guy.
Dude, he so wishes that Gypsy would go on his panel. Why would Gypsy go on his panel, number one? And then he's begging your mom. He got your sister to go up there after everything was over.
Going back to the
she's on everyone's panel.
What a fucking accolade that is.
It's great. What did you say there, Jesse? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, but going back to the donation, he had people donate to him and to the profit in his pockets. When he said that Gypsy was sending, that message, so he got a lot of attention, and he had a lot of people like, oh, all right, I'm going to give more money because Gypsy is against this.
Yeah, she's never donated to that guy.
No, it wasn't a donation. It was just a message that was, "Where's my money?" That's.
She's never messaged him either.
Yeah,
she says she's never messaged him. Like I said, this guy's small potatoes. He's just a little worm looking for attention. So I'm sure he just shit up.
Yeah, they're like, who the fuck is he? So they don't know who.
The last time I remember ever even talking to that guy was when he messaged me 2 years ago, saying that, hey, I think you're lying about your pregnancy and this and that. And I was just like, dude, you're a fucking idiot. And I blocked him. Like, that's the last time I talked to him. It was like literally 2 years ago. But here we are 2 years later, and I'm sure his entire content is about her.
He believes that Gypsy Rose, he believes Aurora isn't real. And I made content about that because it's so outrageous. You have a human being that you're raising.
Hey, listen, it's not just him. There's a lot of dumbasses on the internet that think that we lie about that. So, like, it's a little niche group of dumb fucks, and they can think whatever they want.
And Case is only going on to
it's fucking laughable.
He's only saying that the baby's not real is because he was outed for doxing Aurora to Becca Scoop. So he's just trying to play that. But now today I hear that he's saying, after he saw Gypsy's video on YouTube with Aurora and Rod, he's like, well, maybe
it's all AI, right?
Real. After I seen it, because he can't explain like a toddler going up slide. Like, well, maybe it is real now. What a dumbass.
Backed into a corner.
Fraud.
He was
It was
lying
a
anyway.
fraud GoFundMe, and that's what it comes down to. And people donated to that and believed that Gypsy was all up in arms about it. It was the whole thing. And now I know that a lot of people, they know that it's not true. Everything that he said is not true. So it's
Well,
overwhelmingly
the
nice.
reality, from what I've heard, is that this is all that he has in his life. Like I think I heard that he was like a 40-plus-year-old grocery bagger and got fired, and
Yeah.
now he clings on to this YouTube channel as his lifeblood. I'm sure his family is real proud of him. He has to talk about Gypsy. So whenever they run out of shit to talk about, they have to make things up. Like the content is dry this week. Let's just make shit up because we have to post a video. We have to get our views. We have to make our money, right? So I'm sure that he's in the same boat as a lot of content creators on YouTube or TikTok or whatever who have to just make shit up to keep the videos dropping, to get those views coming in.
The
So
They're
views
money
and the money.
hungry.
Gypsy Rose
People are
pays their
money hungry
bills.
instead of getting a real job.
yeah,
Gypsy Rose
he's got to
pays
buy
their
that
bills.
that Nintendo Switch 2 membership. He needs that Nintendo Plus membership. So
Jesse, I hope you can just forget about the guy. Like, I would just forget about this loser now. Hopefully you can find peace and just be like, I'm done. I don't want to spend any more energy thinking about this loser. And then close the chapter there, because trust me, I just unless you're going to troll him, then do that. I don't know what's outside of this restraining. If it was
That
a
might
restraining
be
order,
a part of my plan.
I would wipe my ass with that
Morbid.
restraining order. What is he going to do? That you
What?
trolled him
Yeah.
on the
What
internet?
can he do?
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. There's nothing he can do.
And if he
I
tries to
couldn't.
take you to court, he's going to have to spend tens of thousands of dollars, which he doesn't have. And it could exhaust people to 50,000, 100,000 for lawyer attorney fees in things of harassment or anything like this. And in the end, they're going to have to prove everything, and everything's kind of not substantial evidence of any of that. It could be all kind of countered with a defense. So no one
I have
is going
that
to
bill.
sue anyone.
I have the $4,000 bill, and I want that. If he's still going to come after me for that,
I'm
I want
sorry.
it paid off.
Let me chime in here for a second. Jesse, what's your story? Because I'm not actually familiar with and no offense, I just don't know who you are or like what role you have to play in this situation.
Um, okay, so basically, long story short, there is case studies, and I was making videos about him, making fun of him, ChatGPT images, like that's basically what it came down to. He couldn't take it, and he found my docs, and he served me with a restraining order. I went to court with him. We went through court processes, we went through hearings, and he claimed that I threatened his wife. And from there on out, yeah, meanwhile, I was like, how did I do that? I don't
Right.
know, like, how I would possibly do that, whatever. So he made this accusation that I threatened his wife. That gave me a misdemeanor. I was unable to go to court in that state because I had a misdemeanor warrant, because he said that I threatened his wife. So I didn't go to court because of that, and they issued a warrant for my arrest in that state.
Florida?
No, I don't know if I should say the state. Then yeah,
Well, if he was a
it's
Publix
not that.
grocery bagger, that's Florida.
No, he's
They
in
might have a
Tennessee.
few in
Another state.
Georgia,
Another shitty state. Tennessee.
Tennessee. Okay. All right. Tennessee then. Okay.
Yeah. So in court, he claimed that um, that I threatened his wife, and so I got a misdemeanor warrant for my arrest. I had to to defend myself. I wasn't able to defend myself because I had to go to the state that I had a warrant for my arrest in. So I never went to court. There wasn't a trial. It was just a hearing, and they put a 1-year restraining order on me. It wasn't like a whole
But what does
hearing
that
in
restraining
a sense.
order consist of? you not being able to do? Like, can he talk about him on the internet, talk shit about him, troll him? Does that even matter? And what's the consequences if you do that?
Fines.
You'll get a fine for trolling him on the internet? Is that what it says?
It basically it's fines. Yeah. But there's no there. He kept saying that I had a felony. He was like saying I have a felony warrant and I'm going to be arrested and all of that. And no.
Or would you get a fine if you called him or emailed him?
Yeah, but I wouldn't do that.
I know, but can you make videos
Yeah.
and just make fun of him?
Yes.
You can mention him then.
So wait, are you the
I can't
stalker,
I can't
quote
tag him
unquote,
and
that he made the GoFundMe for?
Yes.
yeah.
Okay. All right.
But it turns
Now
out
we
he
know
was a
what we're
stalker.
dealing with here.
What were you saying,
What?
Jesse? I'm sorry.
No, you were talking.
I think Ken asked something. I don't know if I didn't really hear him.
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
I just said that
Okay.
we know what we're dealing with here.
So, Jesse, you're able to actually talk about him on the internet? Is that okay or no?
It's a no contact order and I can't directly like tag him and stuff.
Okay, but you can go up on a panel like this and talk about him.
I can't speak upon that issue. But I will say what I'm doing is okay.
Is okay. All right. Well, that's good. I mean, you don't want to give him any ammunition because he's such
No.
a pussy. So
No, because then you'll go right to his lawyer, which I already had an email from his lawyer, so I don't need I don't need any more.
and yeah, what a pussy, man. I mean, to do that to anybody, let alone just you, I guess. You really got in his head, but a lot of people do. Anybody that hates on him gets in his head. It's so
Rent-free.
easy. Anyhow.
Well, I mean, that seems to be like his entire income, right? It's just like trolling people online.
He doesn't troll. He gets trolled, but he does
Yeah.
pick on weaker people. He found weakness in Jessie because maybe she's a girl, and he took advantage of that. And then he uses his local police department to do shit, lie to them, just like Audrey does, and tell them untruths about what's happening to them. I think he was stalking you, Jesse, because you kind of look like his wife.
Yeah, I could say like the haircut and everything, and I'm a musician. I think what really surprised me is he started like promoting her music only recently.
Oh, her shitty
But
music.
why wasn't this going on for years?
I think because we know his wife doesn't touch him. So he was thinking, hey, you're the closest thing. So he's like, hey, like I should stalk her. I mean,
Dude, we're giving him way more attention than he deserves.
yeah, exactly.
Like, he's fucking nothing.
we
Like
had
literally.
nothing else. Yeah, Jesse.
But do you know about the my neighbors' names that he posted on his channel?
No, but I do believe you that he would do that because he's that type of individual.
It's on Reddit and everything. He posted my neighbors' names, like to be like, "Oh, I know where you live," and
Yeah,
at
I
that
believe
point,
that. I know that
yeah,
because he does
it's
that.
on Reddit.
He does that to everybody that he doesn't like, and he's such a baby. But anyhow, Jesse, I want to encourage you. Hopefully, you can just this moment on here. Just forget about the guy. The guy is such a loser. I mean, you don't even want to waste time on this, I think you need
Unfortunately, I
to
can't forget because I have a restraining order on me, and
Yeah, but if
that's
you
like
forget
it's a
him, then that
tag.
restraining order doesn't hold power over you, if that makes sense. Because
Yeah,
who cares? I mean, if you forget about him, then that restraining order means shit. And just
it's
let
more
it expire.
powerful because I completely forget. Yeah, you're right. Enjoy my summer and all of that jazz.
Yeah, I mean, I would encourage you to do that. I think you've been through enough with him where you, at this point you're just feeding his need for attention all the time because he lacks that in his personal life, so he has to find it on the internet. It's not a joke. It's actually a fact.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. Think of yourself better than this, that you don't need to, again, expend any energy on him moving forward. I think you feel a lot more.
I'll tell you
peaceful.
what Case does need to do. He needs to keep talking about me and Gypsy. That's his lifeblood right now. That's all he's got.
Yeah. He
He's
keeps
got.
the
He's got
lights
no
on.
other content.
He's come
Exactly.
to talk about both of us, no matter what, because I'm
I
always
can't
going to
wait for
be
the
to
next
the
video that
stalker.
gets like 300 views, bro. I can't wait.
He's
No,
up
there are
to
more
something.
dummies than 300. So he does get a little bit more because they are a majority over there, but that doesn't mean that's quality viewing. But Jesse, do you have any other things you wanted to say?
No, other than Haiti Joyless is a fuck face.
That I agree with. Yes.
Hey,
Yeah,
Case, come up
so
here, dude. Come up here and talk to me, bro. If you, I'm pretty sure you're in the chat somewhere.
He is.
Come up here
um
and talk to me, dude.
All to count.
Let's hear what you have to say.
But to do that, we have to usher Jesse out. Jesse, anything
yes,
else? Or
usher me out.
Yeah,
Usher
for
me out.
legal reasons.
for
For
legal,
legal
we don't
reasons.
want you to get
Yeah, thank you
fined.
for having me.
Hey, real quick before you go, what does DWTH stand for?
Dear, what the heck?
And that's what
Okay.
Nicholas John said to Gypsy Rose, your girl.
Is that right?
I didn't know that. Was it a
I wouldn't
trivia
know.
night? It's Friday trivia. I didn't know that.
I wouldn't know.
Everyone knows that. Come on, all right.
I didn't know
Bye.
that.
I didn't know that.
Clearly, I'm not everyone. Well, there we go. And hopefully, hopefully she doesn't spend energy on him. Such a loser. Yeah. but it would be actually interesting if you spoke to him. I mean, he's probably creaming his pants right now. As soon as you said that offer, he's
Come
like,
on, Case, get up here, dude.
because he'll never be able to speak to you ever. Because I don't even think you know how to find the guy on the internet. I don't blame you. Oh, these people, I'm telling you. But I like what we're doing as far as bringing all of them together. The pro gypsies, the moderates, and the leftover, the refugees from the anti-gypsy people. It's a lovely group of people.
It sure is.
Good people on the left and the right, or both sides. See, I can't do my Trump impression after you.
Come on, do your Trump impression. I want to hear it. It's lovely. You got the voice for it. Come on, Morbid.
I can do it. See, I turned Mexican.
You have to do your hands. No, just move your hands when you're talking. It makes it much easier. You gotta do it. Come on, Morbid. You can do it. It's very easy.
You gotta do it. I can't do it. I can't do it.
That's pretty good. That wasn't bad.
I'll just follow your lead here. Let's just do this for the next 2 hours.
Let's just do Trump impressions.
We're just
for
gonna
the
do
next 2
Trump
hours.
impressions.
Who's next in the StreamYards?
Who's
Come
next?
on, people. It's a lovely place.
They're
All you have to do is
fantastic
come on
people.
up here. Click the StreamYards link, okay? We're beautiful people. I promise you, quite frankly, we're the best people. Just come on up here and talk to us.
Great people. I can't even do it. See, I lost my thing there.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
I'm not gonna do it. Even Gypsy's like, shut the fuck. Oh man.
All right.
So I don't think.
Well, I had fun, Morbid. I had fun. I appreciate you bringing me on your panel. You had a great time talking to that lady who, she spoke her truth.
She did speak her truth.
I don't really follow what's going on because Case is, quite frankly, small potatoes. We don't think
Very
about
small.
him. It's not even on our radar.
Very small. He has a pencil penis, pencil peepee. I don't know if you knew that. I don't know if you're into pencil peepees. But
Absolutely. Have you not heard the rumors? Okay.
Yeah.
I love the pencil peepees. I love them very much. It's my bread and butter.
it's a pencil peepee that actually was just finished off having a pencil fight. So it cracked in half. So it's that size and that width. It's got the rough edges. The rough edges.
Case, you can come to Mar-a-Lago anytime you want. Okay? We'd love to have you. We'd love to talk to you.
We love it.
Yep, we love it. All right. Well,
All right, brother.
good luck on the rest of your life, brother. Thanks for having me up.
All right. See you later. There he goes.
Later.
There she blows. There he goes. There he goes, ladies and gentlemen. It is Cannon Urker.
Cannon Urker is the greatest of the world. He is so amazing. He's the best. He's the best husky dad. He is so good at Parker. And he is the best when it comes to his daughter.
All right. Why do I have that phone number up? Do I even want it up there? I don't think anyone's going to call. Dude, you want to do something? Oh, I wanted to go live on TikTok. I have to bring the vanilla. I have to be vanilla. So we don't get spanked on TikTok over there. So let me see if I could get that set up, because we're so talented. Just to be like, hi, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not going to do it. It's going to get a little bit too confusing, because I'm going to have to be on there for 30 minutes and then get off of it and then come back. I want to do this. I want to go over this guy's live. And I want to make fun of him. I haven't heard this live, but I know that there's nuggets in here where he's crying and being a little bitch. It's this guy's live. Watch. Show you on the screen here. This is it right here. Look at him. Look at him, this loser. We're going to give him more attention because we like to make him cry. We love that he cries. He's been crying for a week. He needed to up his medication, anxiety medication. You know what's funny is he says, like, people slur and people are drunk. He's the only one here that has a DUI, like a legit DUI. 3 of them. Yeah, he had one at 28, another one 29, and in his early 30s. He's the murderer. He's the murderer of possible children, because children and animals could have been in these cars that he hit. Oh yeah, he hit them. He hit poles, innocent poles, just fucking minding their own business on the street corner over there. He hit poles, ladies and gentlemen. That's taxpayer money right there. Okay? Those poles had lives. They had a purpose, and they were minding their own business that day when this drunk ass sumbitch fucking rammed his little tiny Pinto right into the pole. Fucker, right? Fuck. All right, let's see what he has to say here. Hey, bitch. Oh, he's muted. Hold on.
But I'll have to do this solo. But yeah, this is just an ongoing issue. Exactly, Shazy Wolf. I do plan on reaching out to StreamYard once the stream is over, because I want not only a refund, I want some free months of service going forward, because this continues.
He wants free service after he got a free Go Fraud Me. He wants free service. Oh, give me a break. You want free service? Do you guys hear this, numbskull? This douche. Fucking douche. Where's the douche?
Douche.
You guys hear him? Little whiny bitch, right? Yeah, let's keep playing, because we have nothing better to do. So
continues to be an issue, whether it be dropping a link for somebody to join, or whether it's someone's audio going out and people having to leave and then come back. Like it's fucking ridiculous.
He's bitching about StreamYards. There's nothing wrong with StreamYards, okay, bro? You just don't know how to do StreamYards. It's plug and play. This guy doesn't know. Actually, I went live the same night that he went live, and I had I was perfect with the StreamYards. And I'm doing multiple shit, not just StreamYards is a little portion of what I do on the internet as I'm live. And this guy's complaining, you didn't talk to anybody at StreamYards. There's no one there to speak to, actually. They're all AIs, robots.
So whatever. I'll do it. Remember Bill O'Reilly? Some of you guys that are old enough, remember? Fuck it. I'll do it. I'll do it live. You just play it. I'll do it fucking live. That's what I'm going to do. It's just me today. So I was listening to 1 ounce of Jameson. By the way, again, thank you all for being here.
1 ounce of Jameson. Another fatso has entered the chat, ladies and gentlemen. 1 ounce. How about 1 ton of Jameson? This he asked this wildebeest to come on his little tiny panel. You know, who cares, man? Everybody's done it before. Everyone thinks they're the new funny walking around in town. 1 ounce, 1 ton. 1 ton of Jameson over there.
Yesterday, they've done a lot of extensive research on Gypsy's medical files, and Gypsy's trying to lie her way out of shit once again concerning her stay.
Shut up,
Matter
who
of fact,
cares?
and if you don't know what that means, it means in super chat. Okay, because my phone has like 5% battery because my phone's never fucking charged. Because iPhone is
so isn't your brain? Your brain's never charged. It's never charged.
Also a morbid. iPhone's also a morbid. You know, when it comes to like, you know, they always do these constant updates, and if you don't buy the latest charger, your phone. Thank you so much
Who
for
listens
the
to this?
super. Thank you. I appreciate all.
I'm
of you.
fast forward.
He's always watching.
Well,
oh yeah,
we are
he's
watching.
definitely watching. He's always watching. He's always watching.
Yeah, because you're our content. All you numbskulls in the Gypverse is our content. We make money off of you guys. We own you.
But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna do this shit myself today. Anyways, I wish I had, but I do have a lot of stuff. Hopefully, you know. Okay, so Gypsy was lying.
By the way, he's at 1.4 right now, almost 1.5 speed, and it's already slow, and he's stuttering. Somebody's backstage. Hold on. Oh, hello. Oh, it's Casey, mate.
What up? Why is he so erratic? He's like all over the place.
I don't know, but yeah, he let me see here. I'm gonna have to share the screen with you because you won't be able to hear the audio if I play it, unless there's anything else going on right now to be
I don't
covered.
think so. I think last they said was Audrey was live, but I mean,
Oh, okay. She's probably not live. She's pretending she needs to go spend time with her family that she never spends time with because she's busy on the internet. She gonna tell that to the police, dude.
well, I just think everyone they ran to make TikTok videos about your donations from
What?
Kin. Dude,
Did
they're gonna
they?
be talking about these drops that Kin did in your chat, the super chats. They're gonna be talking about it for like a whole month.
Oh, are they already doing that, or is this just your
Yeah,
prediction?
yeah.
They are doing it right now.
Yeah. Losers.
Well, there's not much going on in the Gypverse right now for them. I love how they always go, we got to get back to facts, guys. We got to get back to spreading the truth about the case. Benny says, Shorty is live streaming Morbid. Oh, Shorty, huh? Who's Shorty?
She's also the one who got the replays page taken down because she was copyright striking them.
Who got the... Wait, who did?
Kin
Shorty?
sister, yeah.
Oh, can behave. Another $50. That's quite a bit of money now that they're gonna have to talk about
I
here.
mean, you gotta get paid, Morbid.
By the way, a kisser lady, $5 soup chat earlier at Ken. The video with Gypsy and Aurora is precious. Glad y'all shared it. That's from a kisser lady to you, Ken. With Aurora, basically. I think that's the video with Aurora and Rod. I believe that's the one. Or it's a Gypsy and Aurora video. I'm not sure. Or a combination of both. Who knows? Let's see here. Autumn's a bitch. Andrea Schrader says, Autumn's a bitch. That's messed up. Autumn's a bitch. That's messed up. She didn't like being caught in her lies and contradictions. None of them do. None of them like the light shined on them, and they act so smug and entitled about it whenever they get caught. It's just funny because they're the ones that are supposed to be shining light on, let's say, Gypsy or the case or something like that. But they fail at every turn when we put that light right back on them. It's too hot. It's too hot to be under the pressure there. Let's see here. I'm Just Peachy in the house. Make sure you guys subscribe to I'm Just Peachy. You know, I don't really like to promote anymore because that always blows up in people's faces. But Peachy, I don't mind. I don't mind putting that out there, even though I don't even know if most people here are probably already subscribed to her. And there's the link right there in chat. What's up, Andrew? Case can't talk because I popped into his live. Hold on one second. Just snooping, and somebody donated $200 to him. Somebody donated $200? Who was that? What's her name? The old lady, Sharon. Sharon had to take out another credit card to donate $200.
Not Sharon. I was hoping we'd get her away from him.
Hey, is everything okay with Andrew and Bree and all that? Because someone was sending something saying that they weren't happy with Andrew. I kind of know because I think Bree brought it up to me before. Did they figure that out or no?
I don't know if they figured it out and talked about it, but I don't know.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. I don't know how that went out. Just reading the chat for now. I guess I could keep playing it.
Yeah, because I heard there's a bunch of nuggets he's drops in this live today. I didn't watch it.
This was today. This is a previous one though. I didn't get today's.
Oh, you didn't?
I'm not sure if I
got it before he deletes it.
Well, let's hear this and see if it sucks. Then we'll move on. Autumn said bullshit. She didn't get anyone's page taken down. I don't know what you're talking about there, Gypsy Wigs, but it's funny to say someone's screen name. It says Gypsy's Wigs, but Autumn said bullshit. She didn't get. They're all liars anyhow. You know, they're all mass reporting everything. Those wimps over there. They can't handle it. They can't handle criticism. They can't handle people making them look like fools. Clearly, Casey, when you gonna send Morbid new clips? He repeating. I don't know what you're talking about, Jan.
Me neither.
Is that the Jan that has all makeup all fucked up, like a profile picture, and she's always sounding drunk or crazy, high on panels on TikTok? Is that you, Jan? Get your ass up here, Jan. She's messy. You're messy. Your makeup's a mess and everything. You know you can use AI. Hold on.
Caught lying about her.
AI.
What was that? Sorry.
Oh, I thought it was an AI picture, but okay, play case.
Did you hear the voice there? I would assume you heard the voice. Let me see if I could put. Oh no, that's fine. Okay, hold on.
Her stay at the Hope Lodge. It is all of this stuff.
He's talking about Gypsy. I'm going to fast forward this.
You know, and I wish that I was able to offer an invitation right now for Gypsy Rose to come up.
There it is, right there. Oh, that's what Case wants, just like he wanted Christy. He wants Gypsy. All hypocrites. I remember them saying, I would never have a mommy murderer on my panel. Of course she would. Of course they would. They're all about the money, all about the views, and all of this. Oh yeah, I didn't ask Fancy. I guess Fancy's going to talk about Audrey in a week or so. Good. I'll look forward to that, actually. I want to see what she has to say.
to me. I've never wanted to talk to her, but I would ask her some questions now, since she's, you know, doing all these live streams, these TikTok battles and whatnot. You know, I would love to ask her, if you didn't have cancer, why did you tell people that you had cancer? Oh, let me guess. Your mom made you.
Here's the thing that I don't get about these people, because they're always contradicting themselves. Sometimes they say Gypsy's sick. Sometimes they say she wasn't sick. And the whole thing is, well, she is sick, or she was, and it was these things that were necessary, surgeries and this, right? They go on and about that, okay? But here's the thing. Then they say, well, she should be banned from Disney World because she faked being sick. That they're trying to prove that she was sick, or she wasn't sick, or they are sick. This is the thing that, so if she had cancer, then she could have gone to Disneyland in that sort of respect that they're trying to portray. So her being banned from Disney World because she wasn't sick and she, you know, was lying and stuff like that for Make-A-Wish or whatnot. So if they're saying that she has cancer and all this, well, then she can go to Disney World. That's how I look at it, because they don't ever make sense. They're always, I just find them so ridiculous.
Believe it. But she tried to convince people that her stay at the Hope Lodge was was because her mom.
Who cares? I don't care.
Right?
Stay at Hope. That's what they're hanging on to, is stay at Hope Lodge. Who gives a fuck? Just keep it simple, stupid. That's all they had to do, but they can't do that. These people are incapable of keeping anything simple. Who cares? Who cares about all this medical shit? It doesn't even matter at this point. We already know what the outcome should have been, and it wasn't that. So who should you blame? The justice system that failed, but they're so dumb that they can't even figure that out, because they don't care. They don't care about truth in the case, and they don't care about truth when it comes to them. And we've proven that over and over here.
Joke. It truly is. But no, that's not what happened. You have to have a referral. They have to have, medical files. There is,
boring.
I mean, this kid was a poster child for, failure to thrive in every fucking sense of the word. I mean, if there's something that could be wrong.
You know who's unable to thrive? Audrey's son, because of the lack of supervision and all that other stuff. Ouch. Hey, you took down our backup TikTok account, so fuck off. All I did was sing Titanic for your mom who looks like Skipper from Gilligan's Island.
It was wrong with Gypsy. And you can just tell that, quite honestly, just by looking at her. It doesn't take a doctor to fucking decipher that. I mean, just look at her, right? I mean, especially without the filter files. That
I'm bored
to talk about all of this because she has so many no's. The thing, that's what people fail to understand when it comes. That they don't want to pay for shit. They're not going to be doing all of these,
Again, this is 1.5 speed, by the way.
Unnecessary things just because Dee Dee Blanchard told them to. That they were a low income family. They had shitty health insurance. But let me see. Let me pull up.
I can't do that. I'm not going to do this to you guys. Sorry. I can't. He's so boring, dude. Ass clown. I swear to God. All right. There's that. There goes that party right there. That was the only thing I had lined up here.
Weirdo. Oh, Sheena's on her way to Louisiana. She might be there already.
Oh yeah, she's spending this weekend over there, huh?
Yeah, they left. I think they left this morning.
Yeah, it's her birthday weekend, I believe. Gabriel, the McGlormain. You know what? I'll open up phone lines. We haven't done what was that called again? Man, I keep forgetting. The Anonymous, Becca Scoops Anonymous, but let's just do the anti-Gypsy Anonymous at this point. Sheena's in the chat. I'm in NOLA bitches with Bree. Okay. All right.
Hey.
Explain some of the absence here. I get it.
I know we miss you. Where the fuck are you?
Hopefully you guys have a good time there. Gabriel says fast forward to when he has a meltdown because Gypsy wants to take her baby to Disneyland. Huh. Was that? I already canceled that guy. I'll try to pull him up in a bit. Hope you wearing to. Okay, hold on one second here. I was going to do the phone line. I really doubt anyone's going to call though. Not with these numbers here, and you wouldn't be able to hear anyhow.
I gotta go walk my dog. I'll talk to you later.
Okay. All right, then that means I could actually go back to this dumbass's live stream and dissect it again, or try to. Let me pull this guy up here. Do that. Good. And I'll get out of StreamYards and I'll unpin this. There we go. Okay. Now we're comfortable. Ow, ow. All right. Here we go. Sheena, have fun, etc., etc. All right, here we go.
And also, there's some stuff I want to get into about Ryan Anderson. He's also being a morbid. By the way, morbid is code for bitch.
Dude, he's fucking hilarious. By the way, Wine Ox puppy over there. Love playing with this guy. He's so easy to make cry. Wine Ox cries himself to sleep with all the anxiety he gets from me and his channel. You know how he has PTSD because every time he wakes up, he has to check his phone. Gets it. He logs into YouTube, make sure his channel still is up and running. It's safe for now, but not for long. All right. Not for long. Because if they're going to play false copyright games, which I'm hoping, he'll wake up another morning and find out that his new channel has disappeared. Only because YouTube deemed that it should not exist. There's ways. There's ways. And I love that they think I care about my reputation on the internet. What reputation? To what internet? Who cares? Who cares what people think about anybody on the internet? It's so funny. It has zero effect in anything that happens here moving forward. Not on my other channels, not here. Don't care. Don't give a shit. But I love getting in their heads. It's the greatest, especially if you're the underdog. You gotta love being an underdog. And we chose this because this is us. We are the underdog, but we're quality over quantity. We don't need the majority. We like the minority. This is how we roll. This is how we thrive, actually. But I did see Happy Indigo in the house. I believe I shared your post, a little bit of it earlier today, in regards to your thoughts about Becca Scoops. I think that was you. Anyhow, let's get back into this guy. Boring.
Going forward. So,
huh?
Let me see.
Again, this is in 1.5 speed. He's still operating at a slow level.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go to Reddit. I want to stay on topic. So before I show any of this stuff, let me go to Reddit first.
Oh, I thought he's original. He accused me of stealing from Reddit and all of his content right now. And it's not content. It's hate bonding. Is all over Reddit. He just reads word for word what Reddit is. He's struggling here.
Oh, thank you, Sharon. Okay, I'm going to turn the comments on. All right. I really apologize, guys. This was unexpected. I really thought that
it's still 1.5 speed.
I had a great lineup of people coming up today.
His brain operates very slowly.
I don't have to have a panel. You know what I'm saying?
He doesn't have to have a panel. Yeah, because you not having a panel sucks. I actually like that he doesn't have a panel. Because then you really see how slow his brain operates throughout the entire time.
I'm capable.
And again, this is 1.5 speed.
capable of doing things on my own. I mean, hey, I could, you know what? I could all of a sudden just be like, hello, everybody. I'm the Spinnable Elmo, and we're going to talk about Elmo's world for the
Case got skinny wrists, skinny wrists. Case got skinny.
Wow. You got to feel bad for the anti-gypsy community. They're left with the unfunniest, untalented, cringe males. There's no one left over there. You got wine ox pussy over there crying himself to sleep all the time because an Asian guy smashed him upside the head multiple times, took away his only opportunity to get a silver plaque from YouTube that will never come again. And I actually saved his future son from watching his shitty 90-day videos, fiance videos. I saved his offspring. He will never have an offspring, though, because we know that there will never be a woman that will spread for him and allow any sort of insemination to happen, procreation. Not going to happen. It won't happen on anyone's watch. So there's that. You got to love the wine ox. You got to love it. You go through his comment section, and the only people that find him funny are, the grandmas of the hate bonding community called the anti-gypsiers. Those are the only people that find him funny. There's never males in there finding him funny at all. He can never do content where males find him funny or interesting. All of his live streams, Wine Ox Puppies live streams are failing. The numbers are worse than mine over here. And he should have 10 times the numbers that I do, because he is anti-gypsy community. He should get the numbers. The numbers are already built in. Doesn't matter who you are. You're going to have those numbers. But he's failing because no one finds him interesting ever. He's not funny. And he knows this. That's why he'll never come up here and talk to me like a man one-on-one. We could run circles around each other, roast each other, but he doesn't want to be caught crying with me roasting him too badly. He lives a sad life, pathetic. I could go on and on about the Wine Ox one.
The rest of the stream. I mean, I guess improvise or do something like that. I'm not like, morbid. He accused me of stealing his panel. Stealing his panel?
Stealing my panel. You can have them. I gave them to you. Actually, the main players never went over there. The only person was Starlight. She'll never go there. She's never there. Never in the chat. Because they find him utterly cringe. So he's left with the leftovers like Nicole. I mean, God, she'll be on any panel. That girl lives everywhere, every which way. If there's a treadmill, she'll be there.
Those are human beings with fucking free will, you dumbass. How did I steal anything?
You didn't steal them yet. You just took them. Just have them, man. Have them all. But a lot of them are afraid to be on the panel because we're going to expose them all. Like, hey, T won't go up on that panel ever again. Because once she does, well, then she's open to criticism. And so she will never be there. She has to be behind the scenes, doxing people like Dots, just random viewers, and hoping one day that Case will break up with, Lotus Bloom so that, AT could have a love connection with somebody finally that's not an animal,
This dude pouted his way, like stormed off of YouTube, took his ball with him, and he was like, I don't want to play anymore. And then he came back bitching about nobody wanting to play with him while being
nobody still wants to play with me. They start a game. I enter the game, and then they all run off like little babies. Crying. He's doxing me. guys, he's really making my life miserable on the internet. I don't care. I don't.
Just a bitch, like, you know. But I'm able to do a live stream on my own. I don't have to steal, you know. And besides that, this is a fucking niche community, man. Like, you know, there's only so many people that cover this shit and go on live streams. So, I mean, besides that, I was doing live streams prior to him.
Dude, you sucked. No one watched you covering Aaron Carter. Just a couple people here and there because, again, the hate bonding in the anti-gypsy community, anybody can thrive. It's too easy. Anybody could. Look, Cooks, of all people, could do it. Fucking Susan could do it if she wanted to. She looks like Marcy Darcy from Married with Children. That's actually a bad thing, huh?
Outing and leaving the community, you know? Well, I don't know. What was it a fucking cease and desist or some shit that he got? I don't fucking know. But he doesn't
know anything. He always thinks there's a cease and desist. Cease and desist means shit. I'm sure I'll get one from Audrey. And what I'll do, I'll turn on my little camera. Okay, I'll show everybody the piece of paper that says cease and desist by Audrey. Audrey ceases and desists you. And I'm going to take a big, hot dump on it right on top of the piece of paper right there, in fact. And I'm going to put it right back into the mail, UPS that shit, maybe FedEx it overnight, possibly. We shall see, but they will receive that back and they will smell it from the street corner before they actually hit their mailbox. That's what I think about all cease and desist.
Just, you know, and by the way, you know what? Fuck it. Since this is a solo live stream and I can just go, I can just steer off into whatever direction I fucking choose to. You're a creepy guy, dude. You're a creepy dude, Morbid. You're creeping on my wife's Facebook page.
Oh, gross. Your wife. No, people send me shit on your dumb wife who's divorced you now and is going to marry Karma Collector. Karma Collector is going to climb on top of Kara. Oh, gonna give her a toothless hickey. Because he has no teeth. Okay. Toothless hickey right on her neck, man. The suction is just maximum level. Karma knows how to do this, guys.
It's so fucking weird, dude. That's pretty weird, man. Trying to convince the low IQ, or I'm sorry, the elite 1% on your channel that I'm having an affair with Lotus Bloom.
You are. We already proved that. You see how triggered he is all the time? So stupid. He has to address the dumbest things. Fucking idiot. Of course you're having an affair. You had an affair with Lotus Bloom when her husband was away. Scumbag, when she actually paid for your attorney fees. Not only did he get attorney fees from Lotus Bloom, okay, he got attorney fees from the GoFraudMe. He's getting attorney fees from Jessie. What the heck? Because she's being charged for it. So he's making a ton of money in that whole GoFraudMe scam, just like Audrey is.
And Haiti Joyless? And that my wife is divorcing me?
You did have jerk-off sessions with Haiti Joyless. He did ejac. She did it too, I believe. Thank God there were no cats involved, just like him. Fally loves cats. He loved his 60-pound cat, actually. The story about that. But anyhow, so yes, you did with Haiti.
Bro, like, really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes,
but,
really.
You know, what are you gonna do, Morbid? Let me guess. I know what you're gonna do.
What?
You're gonna talk. You're gonna post more photos of my family. You're gonna talk about my kid because you're a creepy dude.
Yes, it's not your kid, by the way. Don't say he's your kid. He's Kim Fally's kid. And thank you for reminding me. I didn't make a post about your family today. I had a picture of your sister lined up. Let me see. Yeah, I'll take care of that later. Thanks for reminding me, Case. Appreciate that, brother.
You're gonna forge documents. You're gonna who knows what you're gonna do, man. Because I live in your fucking head, rent free, fucking free.
He's the one. I forged documents. I didn't forge the document where it says you're arrested for DUI in your early 30s, you loser.
Like, I mean, you didn't even go this hard on Becca, but that's because Becca didn't fight back. Like,
okay, so now he's trying to throw Becca. He's trying to throw Becca under the bus here. Look at what a scumbag he is. He doesn't like the heat, so he's like, why don't you fuck with Becca some more? So clearly it's bothering him. It's working. Everything we do works. So we just love that. We love that that's the case for case. It's bothering him. I told you I gave him anxiety for a month. Beautiful, isn't it?
right? Like, she didn't say shit against you. Whereas I have your fucking number. I don't have to make up anything about you. And you know, the funny thing too, Morbid, is just to show you what a good fucking guy I am.
He's a good guy. Oh, that's good. He is actually funny. I never knew he was funny until right now.
Like, I'm somebody that has every reason in the world right now to get payback and you know, do something against you in retaliation for all.
Do it. We invite it. We love it. We've been waiting for it. It's been a month. Why aren't you doing anything? Like crying on the internet constantly. You little baby.
All of the doxing, putting my families where we all live, posting my mom and just all this shit, posting photos of my kid, just my sister.
It's not your kid. It's Kim Fowley's kid. We know this.
All this stuff, right, that you've done. And you don't see me doing that to you. You know, there's.
Oh, he has done it, but hey, it doesn't matter. You started the game, and here we are, and it's never going to end. That's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of all of this. I'm telling you, when you start something, you know that it just continues. That's the worst nightmare, to run into someone that's relentless. I know how that feels on the internet. It's relentless. It's year after year. Like they don't cover anything year after year. Yeah, welcome to our new world called the Gypverse. We own that sumbitch.
Photos of your ex-wife. There's photos of your children. There's where they go to
put them up. Put them all up. My ex-wife, dude. I was divorced over 17 years ago, bro. I mean, good luck with that one. Jesus, bro. Dude, I'm 48. Okay. What are you going to tell on someone I divorced 17 years ago? Stupid idiot. Oh, man. A little late to the party there, pal. A little late.
Church, all this stuff, right? And I don't do it. I don't do that, man.
Yeah, you do.
Because I don't need to. I can just call you out.
That's why you're losing.
Just your antics alone, your documented history. It's a long documented fucking history. Cool. 10 years of this
don't
behavior.
Care. No one cares.
But you know,
you care. And
this does circle back to Gypsy Rose. And let's not give him any more attention, right? But this does pivot back to Gypsy.
Nico Moon 13. Oh, we see you in the comment sections all the time. She's a huge fan of this channel, actually. Nico Moon. Using the same profile picture since God knows how long. How many decades have you been using that picture? Nico Moon. Upgrade to an AI. You need an AI profile picture there, Nico. Oh, Nico Moon. Nico Moon, we got to get some information on you, Nico. You know why? Because Scott actually targets viewers in chats. Wouldn't it be a shame if we gave him his own medicine? He targeted our own dots. Yes, he did. Yeah. But since you're here, should I show your information on the screen right now? Because we did some digging. What do you think, Nico? What shall we do? Let us know in the chat right now. It's the $1 million question, Nico Moon. What shall we do? Should we call you? You want to call a friend? We can call all of them. We can call all your friends for you. Nico. Cat got your tongue, Nico. You should learn to close all of your social media before you become so bold in the comment section there, Nico. It's easy to trace certain things. I don't know. Anyhow, we'll set that on the back burner, shall we?
Rose, because your number one job as a parent is to protect your child. Number one.
Oh, you know what? That should have been, you should have said that to Audrey. Should have been her number one priority, was to protect her child. But how did that turn out? Not too well. Not too well. Nico Moon says, oh, please, you talk a big game, but you would never approach me. You're right, I wouldn't. We know you're massive. We know you're huge, large. You know you aren't good enough. No one cares about you, Nico. Clearly, people on your Facebook don't care about you, Nico Moon. And that's not even you on your profile picture. That's your daughter. That's your daughter, Nico. We know it's your daughter. How dare you catfish people with your daughter's picture, Nico. How dare you? And your daughter is in her 40s, clearly, but you, shame on you, in your late 60s, using your daughter's picture as your YouTube profile picture. Wow, that's next level there, Nico. Isn't it true, Nico? Isn't it true? It's so true, Nico. We have all your arrest records as well. Public disorderly. Oh, Lord, what is this? What am I looking at right here? What am I attempted schmurder? What, Nico? And you're calling out people on the internet? What? Attempt? What? Come on, Nico.
And so when Gypsy Rose Blanchard then decides that this guy that spent about 18 months saying the very worst things you can say about a child, about Gypsy.
Again, he's at 1.5 speed. Let me put him up more. This guy is so fucking slow. Jesus.
See her
Stuttering
family,
all day.
Calling places of businesses that she.
All right. Jen, thank you so much. $2 super chat right there. We got you. All right, here we go. By the way, if you are not following me on TikTok, let me make sure my TikTok account is still up. Let me see. I think the new one's still up. Hell yeah. We're gonna protect that son of a bitch. But if it does go down, you know we're gonna be right back up. We got all these backup accounts now, dude. You can't silence us anymore. Here's my TikTok account, guys. It's at Murbit, by the way. I'll just let me pin it real quick. TikTok follow right here. There. Pin. Okay, it's at the bottom. Is Nico gonna come up? I don't have enough physical space. I want to ask her why she's using her daughter's, I think it's her granddaughter's actually, profile picture. You disgusting pig, you. Why would you do that, Nico? Huh, Nico? Come on, Nico. Why would you do that to your own granddaughter? Use her profile picture. Wow, that is insane. And you've been doing this for quite some time, it looks like. Quite some time. Years you've been using her profile picture. That is disgusting, Nico. Turn your camera on. Come up here. We need to talk. We need to have a serious talk here. That takes catfishing to the next level. It is, wow, I can't believe
He was at, calling, leaving voicemails with Christy. But again, just attacking an innocent child the way that he did, right? And for you to then turn around and befriend them, not only befriend them, but promote them, for them to do the exact same things he was doing to you. That shows who you are, Gypsy Rose Blanchard.
Isn't it funny how they're schooling Gypsy, right? On having any association with me? Because I thought Gypsy was the low of the lows according to them, right? Mommy Schmurder, that's the go-to with them, right? But why is he giving advice to her to not associate with me? Don't you think I would be a little better, maybe? Oh, man. See, their points are always, it just never makes sense. You know, their points never make sense at all. They don't know what they're saying ever. They, blabbing and shit like Nico Moon says, go, she's not coming up here. She wouldn't dare come up here. Let me see if I can pull up. Hey, let's all look at Nico Moon carefully here since she's here. Nico Moon. What's her tag? Nico Moon 13. Okay, that makes it easier. Nico Moon 13. Oh, here you are. Fake profile. Okay. We're going to take a look here and then we're going to Google her. Google everything associated with this page. So, Nico. All right, so we got Nico Moon over here. Got Nico over here. We're going to make this a bit bigger for people to see. Nico Moon with the fake profile picture. She's been using this for years, ladies and gentlemen. Her granddaughter's profile picture, guys. Catfishing cuck men on the internet like White Ox Puppy. Oh, she's got the big 44 subscribers, ladies and gentlemen. Joined 2009, a year before my oldest son was born. Uh-oh, we're getting details, guys. Joined October 2009. What we're going to do, we're going to take at Nico Moon. All right, this is how we're going to search her and see Nico Moon. And take that sumbitch and we're going to throw that into Google. We're going to see what pops up. All right, we're going to see her other catfish things that, oh, I see another one. I'm seeing more information actually now. I had no idea. Uh-oh, I see it. I just got her Instagram. Oh, Lord. What has she been up to? Belinda Me, $2 super chat says, shout out to my friends. Give it a year. Absolutely give it a year. Let's see here. Nico Moon. Where are you at, Nico Moon? Huh. Nico didn't lock down her shit. This is bad. This is bad news for Nico. Nico Moon. Let me make sure this is her. Okay. I see. Where are you at, Nico? Quiet all of a sudden. Wow, look at her playlist, guys. Mezdeki. Wow. Does this sound familiar to you there, Nico? Decime.ego. Candela Ruggery. Does that make sense to you there, Nico? ¿Quién está intentando impresionar? ¿A quién está intentando? Fuck. I had 3 years of Spanish in Mexico. No. Sometimes. Nico has tattoos. Nico, you got tattoos over there? Is this your granddaughter, Nico? Uh-oh. I see somebody with braces or stickers on their teeth. Who could that be? Nico, who is that, Nico? Nico. ¿Cómo crear para marcas? ¿Cómo? Let's see here. Yo creo que el universo se expande a través de nosotros. Ya. ¿Qué pasa? ¿No entiendes? ¿No entiendes nada? ¿Nada? Pilares de contenido. No sé quién necesite escuchar esto. Is she gone now? Did she run for Z Hills? No sabes que porrán for saber. All right. So I do see you. I see you. What else can I find out about Nico 13? She's rigorously shutting down her social media as we speak right now. Let's see here. Oh, this one looks like a winner. It's a video. It's a video of you. Uh-oh, is this you, Nico?
Comment section of your own videos. Really humbled. Yeah, and nothing humbles you more than the comment section of your own videos. Let me give you a bit of backstory. So basically, at the start of the year, I had my hair so long, so luscious, so blonde. And what did I do? I went and box dyed it black. Yep, and I absolutely fried the shit out of it, trying to get it back to blonde. And so I had to cut it short. And I've been crashing out about my...
Oh, is that you, Nico? Does that sound like you, Nico? Is this you? Uh-oh, I found you.
short hair for probably about a month now. Yeah, because I'm like, oh, I hate it. It's just not working. It's not working. Anyway, so it's already a sensitive topic.
Sounds like from the UK. Do we have any UK friends? No thanks. Audrey's smarter than it's the same girl in your profile picture. So you are stealing someone's identity. Wow. So we just found out she is stealing someone's identity. Look it, guys. Now I'm going to show you. Do you guys see that right there? You see that? That is Nico's profile picture. She just said that is not her. So she stole this girl's profile, and it's not even the same name, but she's stealing this person's absolute profile. I mean, we ran into this multiple times, folks. See, look, it is her. Look.
Of your own videos. Let me give you a bit of backstory. So basically, at the start of the year, I had my hair so long, so luscious, so blonde. And what did I do?
See, this is the same person in her profile picture. It's the same, and it uses the Nico Moon name.
I went and box dyed it black. Yep, and I absolutely fried the shit out of it, trying to get it back to blonde. And so I had to cut it short. And I've been crashing out about my short hair for probably about a month now. Yeah, because I'm like, oh.
And we just had Nico in chat say it's not her. So she is using catfishing tactics, or we did find you. Which is it? Oh, busted. We got you. Nico Moon is in trouble now. You shouldn't have played with us over here, Nico. Yeah, Trixie Lane, Nico Lane, it's the same people. Oh, wow. Oh, there's a Reddit post on her. Dude, I'm finding more shit. Now, this is coming interesting, guys. Damn. I should go into detective work. I really should, guys. I'm finding information as we speak. Hold on here. There seems to be a Reddit post based on her. I'm not kidding. This isn't the GRB snark. Give me a second here. I'm not fucking around. Right here. You see this GRB snark? Do y'all think she has a fake account? I know she creeps on here, but did you guys think she comments, dislikes, or do y'all think she silently creeps? She has many. This is talking about Nico Moon 13. I believe. Or she was in here. Or maybe they're talking about Gypsy, but she was in here listed. Where was that? Where was her name? I saw it somewhere in here. She uses Nico Moon 13 in here. Let me see. Sidebar. Let's go over here and go back to the Google search. Where's the Google search? She definitely has fake accounts. Okay. There's an IG listed in Nico Moon 13. I'm trying to find Nico Moon 13. For some reason, it is tied to the IG we just showed, but she just admitted that that wasn't her because she's catfishing people. And I'm looking. Is this even interesting to people? Oh, just fucking around. It is fucking Friday, right, guys? Yeah, I don't see anything tied. It is tied in the Google search there. Again, go look at Nico Moon 13, guys. We're going to give you guys a homework assignment here. This is who we have to narrow down our search for. I'm going to put it in chat. Nico Moon 13. A lot of things pop up. A lot of Instagram activity. Let's see here. What else pops up on Google? Okay, there's a 7 days ago. Okay, let me see. I could play another video of her. And she says this is not her. So she's using this young girl's image right here. She's using her right here. She's using her as her profile picture is what's happening here. Wow. Shameless individual. She's using this lady's right here. Vienna, Austria, it says. I mean, if I go into this person's interesting. So that's Nico Moon 13. And what else do I find? Wow, she totally took this person's identity. Scumbag. What a scumbag of an individual. See, they're the ones that are fake hypocrites, liars, and we're just exposing them. She came in here all hot, you know. She came in hot, a little too hot, and then we found out quickly who she was because these people definitely have low IQ, and it's very, very simple to figure out who these individuals are. And it's just a quick search here, and I'm doing it while I'm live. I mean, imagine if I had some more time here to look through this, and there's a lot of Nico Moon. There's a TikTok Nico Moon. Well, let me see if that is comes up with anything. Not quickly. Oh, there's another Nico Moon tied to this Instagram I'm looking at. Instagram. Interesting. Wow. You stole this lady's identity. This is disgusting, guys. This is disgusting. Very disturbing, isn't it? She bounced out real quick, knowing that she got caught catfishing on the internet, folks. Unbelievable. There's some activity over there on the Reddit subreddit under @NicoMoon13, along with someone named AshBlonde6. I've seen AshBlonde6 in our comment section as well. We're going to have to look into that as well. Oh, anyhow, we could do this all night, but I can't stomach listening to Case anymore. So boring. So let's call it quits. It is Friday, right? Friday. I hope you had a good time. Probably won't be back till Sunday. I think. You know what? I want to do a quick live over there on TikTok. You guys just stay here, and then I'll do a quick live on TikTok to get some credits in on TikTok. I don't think I have panel access, but I could just go there and be like, hey, TikTok, I'm a good person. I'm a real good person, actually. I'm the greatest. So I'll go over there and I'll test the waters. Ship verse. Since we're here, just get it over with, you know. Damn it. All right, let me turn off the music here. You guys just stay put. Good to go. I'll turn on the little phone number. No, you know what? No, I'm not going to even do that. All right, stay put right there. If you're on TikTok, just see if it works. It might work, it might not. Your camera source is heavily obstructed. Ensure. Okay, let me fix that real quick. Let me fix that. Hold on. I need to get some street cred over there on TikTok. Where's the damn camera, dude? Oh, there's the camera. Let's see if I could go live over there. Chat, interview, moderators, blah, blah, blah. Your camera source is heavily obstructed. All right, so what if we do this? Can we do that now? What does that mean? Your camera source is heavily obstructed. Ensure unobstructed camera footage before going live. Okay. Still doesn't help me, but let me add a camera in here. Add camera. Add. Just sure. Always keep active. Throw that over here on this side. Go here. Still not working. Very odd. Very odd. Chat interview, live match, blah, blah, blah. Video settings, audience. Very weird, man. Camera is obstructed. Oh, your system is under heavy. I don't even know what that means. Transition, camera. You guys are probably bored. Not sure why it doesn't work here. Very interesting. Camera obstructed. Huh. All right. I'm not going to let you guys hang out here. What I could do. Exit and try to reboot it. Stay with me if you want for a second here. Exit. Reboot. See if that works. Did Nico Moon leave? Where are you at, Nico Moon? We all have homework. We're going to find out more information on Nico Moon 13. We're going to present that information on the big screen. Somebody has been a bad person. Catfishing with just a random person's picture there. We're used to this in this community or their community. Anti-gypsy people always catfish. They're all catfishers, guys. Add a topic. We shall go live. And it works, I think. Give me a second. And we're going to be so nice. We're nice people, guys. Nice people. Let me see. Try now. Let me do try now. Okay. What is that? I don't even know what that is. I think we're on TikTok, guys. Are we on TikTok? We love TikTok. TikTok is the greatest. I do see munchies in there. What is this little custom thing, guys? It's like, okay, there it is. Never mind. I see munchies. I see bubbles in there. I see Tinker writers in there. We love TikTok here, and we're good people, very good people, angels to say the least. Can you guys hear me over there on TikTok? I see TikTok. I see Have a Seat going in there. I see Rachel in there, and I still see YouTube on this corner over here. Yes, we're back. We're always back. You can't silence us. You can never silence truth. Real truth that actually matters. And you do hear me over there. There is an echo. You hear an echo? I'm not sure why you hear an echo. Oh, you lied. Oh, come on. It's not April Fools. It ain't April Fools. Let's get the weekend started, says Tinker. Hinker says that, you know. Of course, we're all excited. You sound fine to me. So Quinolyn, we love Quinolyn. Quinolyn's the greatest. I could do a panel too. Wow. Interesting. We'll stay away from that. Ken, don't join the panel. Do not join the panel, Ken. Let me see. Where is my scenes? I used to have scenes. Oh, okay. They just switched up on me, dude. So if I switch, look at that. Look at how beautiful that is, guys. All right, let me just test the let me test this here. I'm gonna add Dreamer here for a second. Be very vanilla, Dreamer. Be very, very vanilla. Okay, well, hey, you know what? Things are aligning for us. We're good people. We love TikTok. You love TikTok, right, Dreamer? Just say yes. I guess not. She left. No, she does love TikTok. She loves TikTok. Oh, we'll bring up one more person. We'll bring up Casey May and say hello. Hello, does this work here? Morbid, you have an echo. Do I have an echo now? It does sound weird. Does it sound weird, guys? Let me see if I could fix things here. Does it sound weird? Over there on Belinda Me says no. YouTube's fine. Is TikTok okay? Some people say no. People say it sounds fine. Interesting. Let me see. I don't know why you guys have that, but I think the TikTok people do, so it doesn't sound like I'm on a mic to you. Monitor off, convert, da-da-da. How about... How do I drop down? Oh, you drop down and then... Let me see here. I mean, I'll figure it out, but not sure. I didn't change any settings the last time I found it. You sound the same as you did on the U2s. YT? Okay. I don't even want to say that right now. We're trying to be very, very, good boys and girls. Let me disconnect from this here. I'll figure it out. Were the guests okay when Dreamer came up here? How did she sound? Did she sound okay? Okay, I see Jess Coast gave a heart over here. It sounded good, Mel B says over there. I still see people over here on YouTube. People usually on YouTube don't like to come here on TikTok. We have 34 people in here. Good. Cece says good. Everybody's okay. It's great. Okay, I was worried that I wouldn't be able to bring up some people, guests. So I guess this is our new home for now. And we're just going to keep on keeping on as we do. Because we are goats. Oh, sorry, no middle finger then, my bad, etc. You know, I love when Belinda comes up because Belinda is like, this is just how I see her. Belinda is like Wilson from Home Improvement, the neighbor, the cool neighbor that always, you don't see the face, you just see the top of the head and the eyes, right? That's what I think of Belinda when she's on panel, like, cause she'll say some good shit. And some nice, just, it's fun. It's great. The voice of reason and all this. Doesn't say a whole lot, but when she does, it matters. It truly does. So we love Belinda. Wilson, R. Wilson. Is it Wilson? I believe from Home Improvement. That guy, that actor. But anyhow. All right, cool. So it does work here on TikTok and it works over here on YouTube. So I just wanted to test it out. Thank you guys. And, let people know this is our home over here. And we even love frogs. And I'm going to make sure that I add the appropriate people on this platform on TikTok over here so that, we could limit some of the reporting, the massive reporting. Okay, so I'll take care of that for the next live that we do, but I think we're pretty good. Okay. Thank you guys. Thank you, TikTok over there. I'm going to end the live stream over there on TikTok if I could. How do I get out of here? expand. That's expand. Somehow I have to end multi-guest. I go to multi-guest and there's no option to end it. Very odd. Very, very odd. Allow monitors a minute. Okay, I could set that. Do that. Let me see if I throw monitor. But I'm curious, how do you end the multi-guest thing? That's the question. I have to practice. What's cool is there's a lot of options as far as battling. We could all battle each other. Click the timer. Oh, okay. Well, that's end the live stream. How do you exit the multi-guest situation here that's on the screen? Is my question. Is there a way to do that? So if I go here, it doesn't allow me to change because I'm in multi-guest. Hold on. Couldn't change scenes during multi-guest live. So what if I do a co-host or I do... Probably not reading stuff. What if I do a co-host? Oh, no, that doesn't work. Let me see if there's any more tips here. On the left, guest. On the left, guest. I don't know. I'm just testing TikTok right here. People on YouTube are like, what the heck is going on here? I'm messing around over here on TikTok. What if I do, let me test a couple things. If I do a poll, does it work? Quick poll. And I guess the question, it doesn't even matter what the question is, right? I don't even know. Did that work? I think it did, probably. Did that work? I don't know. Did it work? I guess it does because people are putting emojis in there. I just don't see the results. Okay, so that does work. All right, so the poll thing works. Not that I'm ever going to use it, but it's interesting. And when I did the multi-guest, disconnect all. Can't disconnect all when, what does it say here? Can't disconnect all when there are no guests. Okay, so how do I get myself out of here? How do I get myself out of this beautiful TikTok? We love TikTok. TikTok is the best. We love TikTok. Settings, maybe. All viewers. Okay. Set your speaker and manager. Okay. Okay. I see that. I see that. Yeah, there's no way to do it. Very odd. You know what? It doesn't matter. Just pretend I did it and you guys enjoyed it. Thank you, TikTok. I appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and end TikTok now. We'll see you here. Make sure you guys are following this account. This is really us over here at Murbit. So follow this one. See you guys. TikTok, goodbye. All right, so we ended that. We just wanted some good graces from TikTok. We need to build our TikTok back strong, stronger than ever. I'm glad that it's working, though, in a sense. And I do see YouTube now. Let me see here. I see YouTube now, and now we're going to end it. If I could get to my other screen here, and I can. And then I'm going to do the music. All right, there we go. All right. Hopefully you guys had a good one. I know that this last part of the live stream was a little weird, but we got through it, right? By the way, we do have a Discord. Only the best of the best are allowed in the Discord because we're creating a community that's a little different. In fact, we have pro gypsies. We have anti-gypsies, and we have people that don't give two shits about the case anymore or about Gypsy at all. And we mesh so well. We have such a good time. The best Discord server ever created. We're so proud of it. Now everything's Trump. We're so proud of it and all that, but it's true. So I'm really happy about that. And now that I thought about it, that is the idea of all of this. Yeah, we expose the hypocrisies and the fakeness in the anti-gypsy world over there. All the creators over there, 99% of them, all fake. They don't stand on anything. They have zero integrity, morals. They will do anything to protect their tragedy grift. And that's pretty much the bottom line about that. So we're here to continuously expose them. All the hypocrisies, all their lies. We're here to do that. Air their dirty laundry. So look forward to next week when Fancy Maselli herself will possibly join us and give us all of the information she has about Audrey, because she was the one that actually read her book, Audrey's book, and did deep dives into this. And so far, the descriptions are it's disturbing, and it made her want to puke. That comes from Fancy looking into this child abuse stuff, neglect about Audrey. So stay tuned for that. I'll see you guys later with peace and love. This live stream is over. It's in the refrigerator. Doors closed. The lights are out. The eggs are cold. The butter's getting hard and that jello's jiggling. Make sure you guys go check us out on TikTok and email me at sirmorbidx@gmail.com if you want to maybe get into the Discord. With peace and love, peace and motherfucking love, and you know what it's all about. 4 letters, 1 word.